I don't know. Well, there we go. We did it. I'm not sure why that's what does it, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, welcome back. We are here for Fall of Divinity, Session 8.
It's a homecoming.
Yeah. So it's been a few weeks. Pardon the delays, but we are back ready for another session. So let's get right in. So first things first, where we left off. The party had been traveling through the creeping wilds, the forest outside of Banalon, the village where Warren basically sent a few members with the party to go and figure out what's going on. The elves,
best and brightest.
Yeah, the best and brightest.
And brightest.
They've got Billy.
Oh, I love Billy.
I don't know why.
Come along with him. He is a very simple but handy guy. They got Merle, old ranger, very shifty. Jack, fighter. Vinny, and Sean, who is not quite fitting into his armor very well. But you guys had a little bit of an encounter outside the where the shrine is.
My horse died.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think.
And Mara almost did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. No.
But it did perform services for the dead horses.
Yeah, I remember. I remember Simus had Yen's horse tied to his, and they were able to get away safely.
Exactly, and that was one thing I was worried about, was losing the horse.
So they fought some creatures, and after they took care of that, went to closer to the Elven Grove and camped outside of a shrine. After that, the party had a little powwow about how the new guy can cast magic for some reason. And so they came to agreement that they both had the same sort of thing happen to them. And I think it was you were going to go, after dealing with this, go and rendezvous at Yourstown?
That's what we discussed.
I think that was what you discussed. I'm not sure how that's going to go in the future, but those are the things that we're talking about.
And then I told everyone to go to bed.
Yeah, because nothing more to be
And
learned.
disappeared in the forest, never to be seen again.
Is he ever there to begin with? So, yeah.
He's actually playing a lizard folk.
So you guys went back into the camp area, had your rests. Your watches went without any incident. So you wake up. There's the sort of quiet, still forest air you wake up into. You're very used to the forest being alive and having at least some change in it weekend's day. None of that. Odd. Traveling the forests to get to this point, you've noticed it's been very vacant.
So
yeah.
the normal woodland creatures are making their presence unknown.
If they exist.
Nothing in what's his name's traps in the morning?
No. Nothing in the traps. It doesn't look like they're even disturbed.
Does it even look like a leaf fell in one of them?
I mean, there was...
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
but it
just
doesn't
like,
look
is it
like
that dead?
No tracks have been made nearby them. Nothing's been disturbed
Except
or
for
moved.
ours.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only change.
If he asks about all the people who walked over his tripwire, I'll tell him that was me. I thought I saw a mouse.
Yeah, he goes... yeah, the first thing Merle does is he goes and checks all the traps. He's like, he takes them apart, puts them in his kit, and then he gets to that one and he's like, something passed by.
That was
last
me.
night.
Nope, that was me.
Gave me a scare, Harurai.
Oh, I know.
Thought maybe we were being watched.
Nope.
Still are.
Not a peep.
Starts packing up the rest of his traps. Billy's just...
Billy.
Yeah. He's still greeting his horse. Yeah.
Horsey.
Little guy, Sean, has been sort of like sticking by you guys and sort of like not bothering you, but just like trying to get involved in whatever you guys are doing, and is not making any progress, I'm assuming.
No.
Yeah. He's trying to be like, act like he's part of the group, but he's just a little kid.
I know. All right, we need to get up and get going. Come on. Not safe to stay in any one place too long.
Jack's gonna come over to you. That's the more fighter guy.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say, You haven't been back to the grove.
No, can't find it. But that doesn't mean I don't know where it is.
Well, I hope that Dahlia and Swain are still amongst them. You know them as they're a couple of elves.
Yeah.
In there.
I can only assume.
So you guys pack up.
Yep.
Get ready.
Yep.
Mara, she's healed pretty much entirely.
Okay.
But she's still sort of like a tiny bit of a limp.
Right on my horse again.
Yeah.
God.
She's gold bricking.
She might be.
Oh.
That's what our
But she,
does.
but she really likes being able to cut.
God, I just love that imagery of just your character in the saddle riding with their big ass fucking mastiff just in your lap.
Irish Wolfhound.
Irish
Yeah,
Wolfhound. Just going. Just riding along on the fucking horse. Like, that just kills me every time.
And Morgan, like, refuses to admit this is a soft spot.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. But it's just.
So, like, anytime anyone starts, like, thinking about giving her shit for it, she just glares.
And Mara, like, over your shoulder is just looking at everybody, like... And then when you look up, so, you guys are traveling. Yeah. So the forest, it's got some rather old trees. They have a lot of... there's those sort of elven... clues as to the elven heritage in there. There are little tokens and things that have been placed out, not like the grave or the burial for the animals. You're just getting closer to the actual shrine area. More of their presence is known. There's things that are put into the ground and then wrapped with certain plants placed upon them. They're dried and dead, but they've basically just made this big perimeter.
But normally those would be more green and worked on regularly, so
Yes.
I can tell it's been some time since they've activated the shrine.
Now, the shrine itself is usually patrolled, the grove is patrolled, and there's usually animals and elves that will be going around and seeing whatever's around the grove. There's none of that. No signs of that.
Okay.
But you get maybe to where you think it's like a mile away, and you see the vines that sort of act as a canopy have been sort of dropped low and are almost acting like a sort of barrier.
Oh, okay. But this is where the grove is.
Yes, exactly.
Not
You're
the,
going
not
into the grove
shrine.
area.
We've left the shrine.
You've left the shrine behind. That's where you guys were in the morning.
Okay.
And you've traveled about a half a day to get to this point. Now, I'll dump it on one character. So you know that the elves, they're able to communicate with the plants, and they can almost tell them what to do to a point. It's not magic, but they can basically slowly lower their defenses, or drop their defenses into place.
Yeah, I don't have that power.
You don't have that power necessarily. It's usually something they need more than one to do. But
Well,
something that has
Skrillex
left.
makes mosquitoes want to die.
What?
There's a specific Skrillex song that will stop mosquitoes from mating.
Oh, that's right.
Sorry.
Should I turn off that fan or at least turn it down?
That's amazing.
I mean... I can't do this.
I'm done.
There's no
Mosquitoes
rhythm.
like the rest of us.
I don't know what you're
There's no
talking
rhythm. I
about.
can't do this.
Oh,
that's
Skrillex does it for you?
No, I'm just saying I'm pretty sure there's people out there who... Anyhow.
Once again, not that kind of a stream. So,
It's the second stream.
but you know that the vines are down, so it's not as easy to get in. The horses are gonna have a really hard time, but you might be able to sort of get through there.
Are these vines dangerous or they're just low hanging?
They are not dangerous.
Okay.
There are other things that could be dangerous, certain plants and stuff.
So
that
I will
around,
go ahead
but-
and take the lead,
Okay.
and we're just like with the edge of my bow, lift up a bunch of vines and go, everybody's going to have to duck. You're probably not going to be able to ride through most of this.
Dismount and
Yeah.
lead.
Look at your dog. That means you too.
Well, Mara gets down.
Yeah, it means you too.
So she tries the limping thing, and Morgan just goes, "Okay, you've had enough."
Starts walking normally, and so you start moving aside these branches.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
I'm not cutting them. I'm just.
Yeah, you're being.
I move them aside, and then I'll go back and get in front again after we at each group of like
Really low hanging
impassable areas.
Okay. So alright, so you start clearing them away. Who's got the highest passive again? You got.
Passive what?
I
Perception.
don't think you have higher than you used to.
I do. My new passive perception is 15.
He's the highest. Because we're
14.
14 and then 15. Okay. Yeah, you only just start to notice that there is a small creature hiding just from your perception up in the trees.
Hanging just at the edge of everybody's vision.
Yeah, like it's been hanging behind, but you can see it, just barely. It looks kind of like that primate that was following you before.
But a smaller version, or
It's still small. Because there was a small one up in the tree that was just normal, alive.
right?
Then there was the big one that was all like
Yeah.
plant-like.
The gargantuan,
Yeah.
beastie thing.
And after you saw that monkey, it was like an hour later that you had the fight. But
So,
it was nowhere to be seen after that.
like a scout.
Yeah, you just see this little monkey kind of just barely hiding behind a tree. But you're...
From what I know of the elves, would they use somebody like that as a scout or eyes?
They could, yeah.
So I probably won't just shoot him out of the tree.
No, probably not.
They're like, hi, Mom.
It'd be damn.
Hi, Dad. I'm on TV.
So do you keep on going?
Yeah, I will point out the monkey though and say, nobody be alarmed. There's a little monkey watching us.
He's got it, and he like slowly brings it up at hip level.
Let's. It's not covered in plants. It's just a monkey, but it could be a friend. It just might be being cautious.
Sure, how do I?
Well, sure. Who's really sure about anything? But
Makes a move. I'm ready.
why don't we just like
Take a touch off.
try strong language before you try anything else.
Jack's like, we're on a diplomatic mission. He's like,
So
old habits
maybe
die hard.
next time you can warn us when there's actually something dangerous.
I suppose.
That'd be helpful.
I mean, I
Do
warned
my
you
best.
about the monkey last time.
And as I remember, he wasn't there when the other ones ambushed us.
I'm just saying.
Well,
next-
the other those things weren't strictly speaking fauna anymore. They were more flora than fauna.
I just kind of nod.
Mara starts to notice after walking a little
Yeah.
bit, she's getting sleepy.
Oh.
Sleepy.
And then did you, you didn't bring the horses in?
No, we are.
No,
Okay,
we're
alright.
Yeah, just
So,
nobody's.
yeah, you just have to move slower. Because it is tighter in these areas. Because the vines sort of create these natural, like,
We're just
smaller
leading
spaces
them.
to move. Yeah. So you're spending a little bit more time just getting them through there. The horses start to...
Max. Max.
Mara's feeling it too.
You've got this, Max. Hold it together. We're almost through.
Does it seem like a natural thing in the forest? Can I make a survival check, or is it more like somebody's
I'd say Arcana.
throwing nasty shit at us?
I'd say you can make an Arcana.
I
Because
don't
he's...
necessarily get a bonus.
Nature?
Oh, I mean, yeah, what skill would... Well, it'd be Arcana.
It would be an Arcana.
4.
Flat roll.
4.
You're not familiar with this.
Okay.
Checks out.
Yeah. Yeah, getting sleepy. And that's about the time you notice
The monkey?
little monkey just falls into a pile of leaves.
Oh, okay.
Killed horses,
arms.
but not cool. Yeah, falls into a little pile of leaves, and then its 4 arms.
I'm gonna go pick up the monkey.
I was going to
Okay.
say, I would try and beat him to the monkey.
I see
Dexterity.
I see you running, and I'm like, no. I don't want the
See who
monkey.
wins.
Ah, shit.
False start.
Yeah, I'm just all, hey, leave that monkey. God damn it. God damn it.
So you go over,
And I just
pick it up,
I go, don't hit the monkey.
really soft, and
I like imagine
it
I
just
hold
has those 2 little legs, just kind of like dangling,
limp, right?
And it's got 4 arms that are just kind of curled in.
Oh, so it's got 4 arms, 2 legs.
Yeah,
So
like
6
the other monkey.
Yeah, okay.
But it's big.
So I hold it up, and I'm like, look at him. They're so much cuter when they're this size.
And not vicious and covered in plants.
makes a little snort.
Yeah.
Or a little-
I hold it like a
snort,
baby.
yeah.
Morgan rolls her eyes like she doesn't fucking let her dog ride in her lap.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna hold it like a baby.
While
walking up.
we're stopped, does one of the horses fall asleep?
They're standing still, and then they stop moving.
I'll go see if I can wake one.
Well, no, Morgan is keeping her horse and Mara, she's actively
Trying to keep them
keeping
from
them
falling
from
asleep.
falling
Okay.
asleep.
I'll go up to Max.
Starting to do that, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, if one of the villagers' horses falls asleep, I'll go over and see if I can wake it
okay.
through
Yeah.
normal means.
They're all, Billy is just dead. But the others are sort of like a little
On edge.
worried. Yeah, Merle is just doing 360s, looking up at the trees and trying to see if anything's there. Jack's just trying to make sure his horse. It takes like a minute before they all basically, like, the horses don't fall. They sleep standing up already. They just go to sleep standing.
Even with actively keeping them from doing so?
It takes a minute, like, it's a little bit longer for
Okay.
those, but they do fall asleep.
And does Mara fall asleep?
She.
Familiar.
Yeah,
Is she a faithful?
give her a save.
Okay.
It's more than the other.
I guess she'd be fair. She's
She's not. Yeah, I guess she's not fiend or celestial.
nat 20.
Woo!
She falls asleep. No, I'm just kidding.
Mara's our
She's
fucking
fine.
boss!
She's fine. Yeah, she's staying awake.
Yeah.
And you can actually kind of pull the horses along. They're not going to be climbing over obstacles, but they're basically asleep.
Okay.
But you
Essentially
now,
sleepwalking.
and then as you walk just a little bit, I'm guessing you keep walking.
Yeah.
If we can move the
You're not
horses.
like, oh, this is dangerous. Let's not.
Well, I do think it's dangerous.
But
you're
we
not.
still continue.
Still
But
want to
not-
continue. Yeah.
A danger that can be averted by staying where we are.
Or
Yeah.
heading back.
Yeah. Do I see any magical things leaking into us?
You don't see magical things. However, it's almost like you've got a grid now.
Okay.
Before you saw just the sort of the pattern
Mhm.
and how things flowed. It's almost like now you have an actual grid that you can plot points
Mhm.
and start building something
Okay.
in your sort of mind space.
Okay.
The being, the sort of silhouette, has gained a little bit more definition
Okay.
and has a sort of armored and basically like an armored look. They generally plate armor. It doesn't have a. But it basically is in your peripherals, or when you're looking at something, it's almost like it's investigating it as well.
Okay.
The connection that you feel to the other like abilities that you've had, like you could almost extrapolate it onto this grid, start manipulating.
Yeah, toying with
like
it.
that dream you had,
Okay.
where there was all these different patterns that you could create.
Interesting.
Yeah. Sorry, someone had a question? Okay.
No.
You are walking, and then you notice when your horses are like completely asleep, you see other animals
Like come out of the woodwork.
sleeping.
Oh. Okay.
There's looks like a family of deer with some interesting horns. They're a little bit more extravagant than we know. And they're just all asleep in this big pile. And
Bunch of furries.
but it's almost like the
We don't
leaves have
discriminate.
started
Just
to.
kidding.
The leaves have almost covered them.
You yiff when you want to yiff.
Oh my god.
The leaves have almost covered them, like they've been there for a while.
Okay.
You start to see more piles of different animals sleeping.
Is there any of the monkeys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go put the baby monkey with the other monkeys.
I want to go over to like the deer and look. Do they look like they're in a stasis, or do they look as if they're malnourished?
Stasis.
Stasis, okay. Yeah, that
Like
was
they're
going to be
hibernating.
my question too, yeah.
Because
Are
like they haven't just like dropped into a coma, so
No.
they're losing the body weight. They're
Mhm.
just
And are they breathing?
Or
Or is it like...
really shallow breathing.
Yeah, it's like shallow breathing, like
Okay.
exactly what you'd expect of a hibernating creature.
Okay, but they haven't like started losing weight or anything?
Not
or...
noticeably, no.
Okay.
Are any of these animals extremely carnivorous?
The monkeys are probably the most vicious of the animals that you've
Because
seen.
they're omnivores?
Yeah,
I
they're
would assume.
omnivores. Yeah.
We might want to leave the horses here, as it might be a little difficult to try and make sleeping horses go through the forest from here on out.
Yeah, no, I agree. Maximus. Huh?
Even Max.
Even Max. Like Max. You got this.
We also might want to tie them up just in case they wake up and go, "Ooh, where the hell are we?" and try and run for it.
So you guys
Yep.
tie for horses?
As far away from the monkeys as possible.
I mean, at this point, you're in a sort of barely rolling terrain with low shrubs. It's basically just trees.
Can I do some sort of investigation
Yes.
to see if I can tell how long ago any of these animals moved?
Sure.
And if you make that check, can I aid? Because I also have investigation.
I don't have investigation. I'm blind, but I can aid you.
Okay, that was the next thing, because I have a +5 to
Are you
investigation.
communicating?
Yeah, because that's something I
Yeah.
we're on the
So you're like,
players on the same
How long
wavelength.
has it been since they moved? Let's
Yeah.
check.
Yeah, well, she was checking if they've been in stasis,
Yep,
and
and
we
I
were
was doing
like,
it,
what
yeah,
the
yeah.
fuck?
So this is sort of your
Like,
roles
I
to
imagine
determine what
you're
you can
looking
find.
at the deer.
Yeah.
I would be looking at the monkey, but I imagine we're bouncing ideas
Yeah.
off each other.
Yeah. We're pretty nice.
24.
Okay. From what you can tell, it has been a number of months because you move some of the leaves
Yeah.
apart, and they have actually there's no grass growing where they were. So when spring hit, they were covering it up and nothing grew there. And now the leaves some of the leaves have fallen
Yep.
and they've begun to be covered up.
Damn, son.
And this is like a forest's worth of animals.
This is a poacher's dream right here.
Yeah.
And how long has it been since I noticed that the horses were starting to fall asleep?
Like half a mile back. When they started getting drowsy,
So
once
this
you
kind
went
of
into the
seems
vines,
like maybe the heart of it.
once you got to the other side of the vines, they just barely started being affected, and then they don't seem to be in pain or not.
While
liking
they're
it.
tying up their
just-
horses and getting them out of the way, I'm going to climb
Okay, go for
up as high as I can and look for something out of the ordinary in the trees.
Bilbo.
it. Okay. Give me more athletics.
Climbing is athletics.
Yeah.
I mean, unless it's
Acrobatics
gonna
is
be
being if he's like
same for me.
nimble,
Uh-huh.
nimble bimble tree to tree like a cat.
16.
16?
It's good
Yeah.
enough. Yeah, it's not like this is a
Greased up tree.
it's not a greased up mountain that you're trying to climb up. You're able to pretty nimbly climb this tree. You get about halfway up, and then this knot on the tree opens up
Oh God!
and it turns to you
So, hey there,
an
old
eye?
timer.
in a
Oh.
deep Sylvan.
Oh,
I speak
Responds.
Sylvan.
Yeah, responds. Little Leaf. That's just sort of like little elf. Little Leaf, where have you been?
Forest. How long have you been staying here? How long have you been planted here?
I think he's talking to one of the tree things.
I look really confused. Like,
There are these just
yeah, exactly. That's what I imagine.
Well,
like
we saw
tree.
the other tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So I just.
This isn't new.
But he's just like he can talk to him.
So yeah.
and Morgan just goes,
That's true.
And he says, sometime. I've rested here for a year or so. Or he wouldn't say a year, a season. A season has come and gone.
I'd say winters.
Oh yeah, a winter has come and gone. Good.
I gotcha.
On my end.
I'm on it, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you don't know why the other leaves have pulled back then?
No. But something sniffs the best you can. For a tree.
Yeah.
Sort of almost like it breathes in and it says,
So I go,
something strange in the air.
yeah, you're not sleepy here at the moment.
No. I slept for a while.
Alright.
Are you going into the grove?
Trying. Haven't been able to get there lately.
I will come with. It
Uh,
has been some time.
I go, look down.
Hmm.
I'm with company.
Hello. And just tree face, just sort of, and it's still in very straight up tree form. It's just sort of,
face.
yeah, just his face just sort of bends down and looks at you, and then.
Yep, and I'm just like,
He's saying hi.
ah.
So I'm with company, and there's a whole bunch of landmines around you, so watch out.
Ooh.
I show him, try and point out all the sleeping critters around. So you gotta watch where you step.
I'll do my best not to step on anything.
Hey, if he's gonna step on something squishy, let us know, and we can try and get it out of the way. I'm just shouting down at the.
Yeah.
So this the tree trunk basically splits in half and sort of just separates, and then begins to.
Well, you don't mind if I.
It's not thunderous. It sort of steps down, and then it almost like.
Takes through.
Yeah, barely, just briefly, so it can have some support.
I'm just all up here going, you mind if I hitch a ride?
Oh. Yes, little leaf. Hang around.
I'm gonna hang out up here and guide you guys from up here.
So this
Morgan just like sidles up to you. He's like, my life has gotten so much stranger since we met.
the humans.
So is mine.
Yeah. Sean comes up and he's like, I've never seen that.
We've
Have you
seen it once.
Before. Honestly, I'm not even surprised anymore. Just kind of accept it as it is.
Hey, what are you guys talking about down there?
Oh, nothing.
Maybe if you weren't being lazy, you would find out.
The three humans all giggle to themselves.
So it takes about 30 minutes as you guys are. I mean, you're moving at a
I imagine
reasonable
at some
pace.
point,
Mhm.
Simus is like, "Bunny! There's a bunny!" Runs in, picks up the bunny.
But yeah, there's animals still as you're going. There's everywhere you look. There's somewhere
Yeah.
a pile of animals that have been just barely covered over by leaves.
I'm gonna check my backpack. Is my snake asleep?
Dead sleep. Well, alive sleep. But-
Change your shirt. And I didn't bring a shirt, but my shirt is all lies.
There's a change of shirt.
It's kind of hard to really read it.
Yeah, it is.
If
Sorry.
anything, it just looks like a paladin shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Sorry. Distracted.
What were you saying? Oh yeah. So the takes about 30 minutes as you guys are walking through this area, and then you start to see the actual. You start to see the actual constructions, if you could call them that, of the elves. They're essentially grown out of the wood and whatnot. There's places to sit, coverings where they have like delicate herbs and stuff that are being basically tended to. It's a floral paradise. However, it is like it hasn't been really kept up.
That's the next thing I was going to ask. With no elves, right?
Yeah.
Is this kind of on the outskirts of the grove?
This is the outskirts of the grove.
Oh, okay.
This is just as you're getting in.
Okay.
So much explanation. It's going to
Sorry.
take an hour. Dig in, buckle up. We'll get through it. You see these structures, and then you sort of weave through them. The center of the grove. There are large trees that grow together. Large trees that grow together and have a canopy about 100 feet up. These are tall, ancient trees, and you see every 30 feet or so, there are these tall and there's the majority of them are very old seeming, but some of them are younger. They have a specific look to them. They've got very frequent patterns that are all different, almost like like sections of bark that have been removed and have sort of different stylings on them.
Like etchings?
You know, those are ancestor trees. They are essentially what ties the soul of an elf to this plane, to this place. That's what they are.
Okay, I don't have one.
You don't have
a mom.
your own. You have knowledge from your father that essentially absorbed. You're connected to that knowledge. That passes on.
Probably where I got Sylvan from.
Exactly. So there's these innate things that you're connected to being part elf. But these other ancestor trees, you might know just a little bit about that part of the elven. I'm not sure how much you.
It makes you hate them more.
Yeah. But
Nothing's original from them.
I'm not even gonna. That's gonna distract me. So these strange trees are pretty plentiful. And there's one you know is your father's.
Alright.
That's just, among them, you can point it out.
I go, hey old timer, do you mind heading to, I'll kind of like point past his eyes, that one over there.
We'll move gently through these, almost like it's a row of freshly
And
planted
I'll
flowers.
hop down and see if I can find Dad's pattern.
Yeah. You go up to this one tree. It's pretty big. Might be middle-aged. Oh, come on. Might be a middle-aged tree. You can tell by how old and big the tree is how old they are. Or how many generations they've
So
had.
you say you can tell how old an elf is by counting the rings on it?
Basically.
Huh.
Yeah, if you want to kill them.
Oh. Elf joke.
Yeah, exactly. Murder. So, but you find this one, and it still has the life in it that you'd expect. There's also just a little ways past this, at the very center of the grove, where there is a massive tree. It's what the other trees grow into. The center, there is a large ring of elves, clasped in hand. One elf, sort of on a higher position amongst them, who you recognize as Kazgor,
Okay.
who's the leader. But they all are just deep in a trance of some kind.
Okay, so none of them are moving or...
Yeah, none of them are waking right now.
Okay. So, Dad's symbol? It's fine?
Mm-hmm.
Fine.
It looks fine. It's, did you have a name for him?
My dad?
Yeah.
No. My last name's Aloro, so I don't know if he has that or if that's my mom's name.
He would have his elven name.
Well, Aloro is an elven
Oh. They do last names like a type of plant thing, like leaf ear.
name. I connected my mom's last name.
Yeah, but
Leaf ear.
yeah, they've got a first name and a tree name. So
This green leaf.
there's this ring of elves, and there's this tranquil silence.
Is my dad alive?
Yes.
Uh-oh. This isn't normal. And I'll start heading. I'm gonna go talk to my dad, I think. You guys might want to hang back.
Do you think it's your dad, or you think you're gonna talk to him? Yes.
The latter. So I'll head up to my dad.
Okay.
So what do we do if this all goes tits up?
We run back for civilization?
Jack's looking amongst them, just like trying to find his friends. You guys are just hanging out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that Mara doesn't like sit still for too long.
Doing the thing where you're walking them around you.
Yeah.
Seems like she's able to sort of hold it off.
Okay.
She's just drowsy.
Okay.
But she can stay awake.
Me
Yeah.
too, Mara. Me
Yeah.
too.
Unfortunately, Max is not magical.
Unfortunately, Max is also not here.
But you walk up to him. Nothing changes as you stand before him.
Right.
It's like they're out of it.
They're holding hands though.
Yeah.
I'll see if I can take my dad's right hand out of the other person's left hand.
No, it comes out, and then sort of like like you broke the connection. It's like around.
Hey,
Looks up
Pops.
at you. How do I?
Hey.
And he kind of strained stands.
Yeah, I'm just
The other ones have
take
not
it easy.
broken.
Yeah.
They're still in the midst of the trance.
I make sure his other hand is removed too from whoever's holding.
He looks
And then,
around.
do you reassess the connection?
No.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, let's put them back together. But he sort of like stumbles a bit, and then he the hand on the shoulder, and he's like,
Yeah, that's all. You okay there, man?
"The grove is still." Why have you come? There's
Well.
great danger.
Oh. Well, you guys stopped talking to everybody, so we thought we'd come and see why.
There was no.
You didn't
option.
exactly say.
And he looks past
stay
and he
away.
sees you guys, and he's like, "Who are these outsiders?"
I just kind of wave.
And I thought, well, I don't know who those three are, but you know these guys, and I name off the guys from
Yeah,
there.
yeah. He'll be
Those
like,
other three, I don't know who the fuck they are.
some of the humans outside.
Yeah, you know your regular trading parts. There's that ranger guy. Yeah.
Ah, yes, they would be concerned over what has befallen us,
Yeah.
but they are unprepared. Jorah, it's one of the elves. It's one of Kazgor's offspring, actually.
Okay.
Jorah has done something. He's you don't have all their ancestral knowledge. You got a lot of it.
Sure.
He's gone and talking, or he's lost his way. The Amber Queen, deep in the old forest.
Mm-hmm.
He's gone to her.
And that's bad.
Yes, I don't believe you. You're not one of the ones who. Oh, come on!
Sorry.
I can't not see that.
Sorry.
Steve is being a
God.
Sorry.
Moment. So. It's bad. Don't remember what I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's deep in the forest. Sorry.
Deep in the
This is why you
forest.
can't be a player.
This is
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Oh.
I wonder, could I get a Coke? Wow, that's happening. She's one of the ancient elves. She's genocidal.
Question. This is all in Elven, I'm
Yes.
assuming. Yeah.
Yes.
You hear it though.
Yes. So cool.
So you hear her or hear him say genocide.
Yeah.
And you're like, I fucking knew it! I knew it!
The elves are wanting to commit genocide.
The elves.
So I immediately just go for my longsword. And I'm like, are we in danger?
Starts pointing. They have to leave. They have to leave. Oh no, they're pointing at us.
They're gonna kill us now.
You said genocide!
Yeah.
And this is how the slaughter of innocents happens.
The Amber
They're not
Queen.
innocent.
She sought to remove the world of humans.
Oh, that Amber Queen.
They want to remove existence of humans.
You're
She
saying
was
they,
sealed
you're
away.
not saying a specific one.
Well, that's what I'm
She's
saying.
got a grudge.
That's why I love it, because I would be shitting bricks.
No, yeah, Morgan too. She's just like,
Yeah,
Jack's
so-
like, that can't be right.
It's
no
just
way.
the, it's
I'm
the
also-
bits and pieces
Yeah.
I'm picking
So
up.
Yes.
I probably don't hear them.
No,
No.
this is a very, like,
Yeah.
This is a private conversation? This is us, what is that called?
Eavesdropping?
Eavesdropping.
Sorry. The young one went to go see the Amber Queen to what, like go like join her side.
as far as I'm aware, the forest, Jorah, with no warning, attacked Khazgor, and he was foolish to do so.
Yeah.
He's not a pushover,
Sure.
but he's, I guess, ready to do whatever he's chosen to.
So let me ask you a couple things then. Jorah, did he like when he attacked him? Was it all like knives and foul language, or was there something else going on?
Well, he didn't seem himself.
All right.
It was like he had been hiding another side.
But did he like demonstrate any kind of like special glowy things, or
He's sort of like thinking, he's like, no.
how did he attack?
Oh, he stuck up on him
Oh,
Stabbed
the old-fashioned way. All right,
with a poison blade.
but he's all right.
Yes.
And where's this Jorah? He went
Well-
back in the forest.
He left, and then we started getting the forest started having episodes. Large numbers of animals would die, and then were sort of brought back.
In plant form, yes, we've seen.
Yes. And once that started happening, Khazgor, he knows more than all of us. He decided this was the time to
Protect the grove.
protect the grove and prevent them from doing whatever they've done.
I go. Okay, Dan, I'm gonna need you to go talk to the villagers and chill them out for a bit.
Yeah, because like I'm definitely like
What?
wide-eyed.
I'm gonna go talk to the three strangers.
Like I have my hand on my sword and going, all right. If they make any
So he'll go
Yeah.
up to them and be like,
we're just like,
he'd be like, he knows their names.
and I start
Yeah.
heading
Yeah.
towards you three.
He'd be like,
yeah, we're just,
once you get close,
Yeah.
It's like-
I'm just like all casual.
yeah, all casual, like whoa, that's,
so I was
that's close
talking about
enough.
that. What?
What? So genocide.
What the fuck?
You guys are planning genocide of the humans?
No.
I look at you.
yeah, we look at you.
That's what I heard.
Look back at you. Take a step closer to her.
I'm just all. Okay, so here's the scoop. These guys are here to protect the grove. That's why they're all in this big circle.
Okay, look over at them, look back at you.
And evidently, that guy, the one in the center, right? That guy, his son went a little rogue and tried to kill him because he's like all hot for this really ancient elf lady. Who's actually, she did try and wipe out humans, so she's a bad person.
So like the one, not the all.
Not all elves are wanting to genocide all humans. Just
Not
this-
that I've been told. I mean, my dad didn't say, "I'm gonna kill you, bitch," when he fucked my mom.
Take hand off sword. he does have a
He's fighting for you. But so it's this one
This
elf.
is one elf.
I mean,
who's-
she might have friends.
Right, but it's not all elves.
It's not these elves.
No,
It's
these are definitely against killing humans for no reason at all.
That's fair.
Okay. little at ease.
I understand we're speaking a funny language.
Yeah,
over there.
no,
I don't 100%
Well, we may
understand it.
not
altogether.
have the most objective translator.
I was telling you guys what I could do.
And then I'll just be like, yes.
You know, I don't have huge ears to hear everything.
But here's the thing: if you are, I just ignore that. If you are against an elf, like killing all the humans,
Yes, of course.
That seems.
Yeah, that seems pretty horrible and
or
atrocity.
this little quartet seems uniquely prepared to. Yeah, it seems uniquely prepared
The club.
to maybe have an advantage and find out what. Maybe put a stop to this old lady.
When
Although it is a dangerous place where she lives.
Your dad's talking to the others.
yeah.
Yeah.
When the younger one did the whole assassin thing, was it a assassin thing or?
According to Dad, it was a poison knife. I asked the same thing. I asked, was there like sparkly bits and things, and he said no.
And you know that elves, either their tree or their heart, needs to be destroyed. Kill them for good.
It's not me. That's him.
Yeah. But yeah, full elf. You have to like destroy the heart before it sort of.
Regrows?
Yeah.
Like a
before-
mummy.
Yeah, basically
Oh, God.
before it can regrow in the tree,
Oh god,
which is quick.
they're a lich.
Yeah, but tree liches.
Tree liches.
See?
Oh.
Why would you want to like those?
Yeah, I don't like them.
Because they're old and smart and shit.
Yeah,
Eh,
yeah.
nah.
And then they grow the best plants.
So Mike's impartial to the elves he made.
What's not to love about immortality?
I know, so-
California.
Anyway, I'm just putting that out there.
Green state.
That if you are inclined to maybe protect all the humans on the planet,
I mean, considering I'm one of them, yeah.
we might want to go get what was the Dad? What's the kid's name again?
Jorah.
We might want to go get this Jorah and kick his ass a little bit. And maybe if this old elf lady is there, maybe
We take her out too.
at least have a few firm words with her. Yeah.
Sure.
I've got some firm words.
Yeah, I think you've got one, or you've got two firm words, and I've got one.
So is that something
Yes.
you folks would be
Yes,
interested in?
absolutely.
I'm gonna go tell my dad. You guys want to talk to the people and tell them to hang out here and chill with my dad, and he'll try and film in
I
what's
mean,
going on.
we don't really tell them what to do.
Yeah, honestly, we just kind of were escorting with them, not even escorting them.
No, are they paying you?
They
No.
gave us information.
Information.
It was a moment of weakness.
What kind of information?
I was in a vulnerable place.
It really wasn't the most useful information either.
What was it?
What was it?
Oh, it was just
The roads are messed up.
yeah, we
Pretty much. There wasn't some world
rumors of
shattering.
trouble and bandit raids ahead.
Oh,
Man,
so
it's
he was
stock.
gonna like.
We're heading to the city of towers. He
Right,
was
I
giving
remember that
us
Yes,
conversation.
yes, yeah.
Yeah.
like
Directions.
directions, and I figured his favor was on the way.
That's the other direction.
Is it really?
No.
No,
It's kind of okay.
Yeah,
never mind.
that was why it worked out.
Oh, okay.
yeah, no.
Coincidence.
She's not that nice of a person.
All right, so you guys took him into this very dangerous forest.
But we had to go through the.
Right, we were gonna have to go
Forest
through it
anyway.
anyways.
We
Okay.
we
Is the old grove, the old part of the forest on the way? Like, is it?
It
If-
is out of the way.
Uh,
It's the part nowhere goes. Nothing leads to there. It is like the dark part of the forest.
Right.
So
So
it's been abandoned.
this
Okay.
other part of the forest is nowhere near where you want to be.
well,
It's not that it's not weeks. Right. It's
Just-
relatively.
It's not the
close.
right direction.
It's just not the right direction.
Well, this does seem a bit impertinent.
It's also nowhere near where I buried the rock.
yeah, well, it seems kind of important.
By the way, it's about 7 days away.
Well, let's go deal with this elf bitch and the bastardess son. and we'll go get your rock. Does that seem fair?
Sure. How far away is it?
Dad!
Dad! Hey,
Yes.
so the kid with the poison dagger, right? I can't remember his name for my...
No, I just like to imagine, like, even his dad's like, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I'm a bastard now.
Yeah. So, he's gone back to the old grove, right?
Yes. He did the deed, and then all this strange things started happening.
Alright.
We've been in the meditation for I don't know how long.
I'd say about 3 months. That's when you lost contact with the village. Right?
Then the
I mean, I haven't even
STD
been able
was-
to get in.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked
That
up.
is worrisome.
What
What about Let me have you talk to Casper.
Sure, yeah, that'd be good.
He would be. He's
They-
the
these-
most knowledgeable
These
of us all.
folks are thinking of joining me in a little reconnoiter.
You are brave. Take it.
They're
Probably
dangerous.
Dumb as fuck.
I don't think that.
Let's just say they're a little more dangerous than your average townsfolk.
Exactly.
Well, you carry yourselves with skill, purpose. I hope that purpose
Righteousness.
lends towards our sake. Seems like it is for everyone's best interest. This doesn't continue.
So, do you think Cascor will just wake up?
I will go and.
Okay.
So he basically goes back to the circle, sits, and then like 30 seconds later, Kazgor sort of sleep a little bit. He's got these long, sort of see-through ears. They're very leaf-like, and other plant-like features. This guy's old.
Like impossibly old or just old?
Not impossibly old, just really old.
Just really old.
Yeah, for an elf, you can tell it because it's like the younger ones. They've got sort of that more like smooth bark. This is like rough patches of bark, and it's just sort of like
Okay.
moss kind
Yeah,
of growing
yeah,
where a
yeah,
beard
yeah.
would be. Very old elf, and he stands up and he's got his sort of ornamental stick. It's got some chimes and other like things
Like stones
hanging
and
from
bone.
it. Yeah, and
That's
he
cool.
and he comes over, and without saying a word, he just sort of steps up to each of you and just sort of looks deep into you. And takes a moment, and then you look away, and then he sort of puts his hand on a stick, looks you up and down a little bit, sort of nods a little bit, moves on. And then Elvin, Adorai,
Yes.
you have taken it upon yourself. Aid your elven family.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah.
I don't know.
And plus, I'm kind of uniquely equipped to do some good.
You seem different.
Yeah.
Not a bad thing.
Nope.
He sort of holds forward a little
I
bit.
go like, we're all a little different.
You.
I'm just assuming you guys can do the same kind of stuff I can do. I've never actually seen
You
it.
have not seen what we can
They
do.
just seemed very more
And
more
you
knowledgeable.
had a rock.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you guys can do some of the damage stuff I can do. I don't know what you can do.
The Rock probably does the same thing for everyone.
Yeah.
Gotta be. Everybody can heal with vines in their hands. It has been many, many centuries since Drusilla was sealed. Amber Queen's like time. Since we sealed Drusilla away.
You like the sound of her?
Yeah.
She made elves.
Mama doesn't.
Oh, okay.
know.
We I, one of them.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
We had to seek out the forest spirits in order to seal her away. There was no other way. We could not bring ourselves to destroy her and all that was there.
I go, well, since the gods have gone away, it may become necessary to finish the job.
The gods might be gone, but the spirits still remain. We have been conversing with them, keeping them safe. The spirits are destroyed, or turned and used by Jorah.
Alright, so,
But
yeah.
you could do as we had done many ago and seal him with her.
So, just how many force spirits are there?
4.
This is me actually asking him. He's just
4.
4. I'm like, well,
There's 4 spirits, right?
I missed that part of class.
Their names are.
Well,
I go, can you give me like a general idea where they're at?
they are essentially surrounding the dark forest, acting as a sort of seal.
So you're saying if he's in the dark forest, they'll know where he is, and I can just say, "Hey, there's this guy, Jorah," and they'll go like, "Oh yeah, we see him," and they'll seal him up. If I say
Not
it,
that easy.
if I ask nicely,
Sort of need to be worthy.
4 trials to prove your worthiness, 1 for each person.
Might be a sort of cliche.
I go, "Hey,
Not to rain on anyone's parade.
But cliches are a thing for a reason.
Maybe like
Morgan's
sort of
gonna
adapted it.
so
Yeah.
They can be convinced if find you suitable. I was not the original person, or I was not the original who was supposed to.
you didn't do the
Use.
job."
Did,
No.
but I had to step up. Leave with.
So if you want to, you got a map.
I can guide you away.
Okay.
Not physically, I'm not going to walk out there. God, no. But he basically gets a sort of bark map. It's been turned into a map, and it'll basically plot out from tree to tree, big tree to tree.
And he's
the
just
actual
doing
path.
this with like a pen, right? Or a pencil or a piece of a knife.
Yeah, like a.
He's not using magic.
No. No, they don't use any magic. Everything's mundane, and their connection to the plants. Anyhow, so he basically charts out this little bark map, and then
I'm gonna say goodbye to my dad, and then we'll get going.
okay.
You guys are good to go, right? You don't need sleep.
Yeah, no,
We're fine.
we're fine. A little jumpy, but I'm fine.
All right.
All right.
I'll just go to my dad and be like, "Hey, Dad, we're gonna go try and fix this crap. We'll be back." I just got my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, you don't break him out of the trance
No.
through that. Sort of. Kazgor's like, I'll tell him. Walks back to the spot, and then
And can we get these guys home
they are safe here for
now?
now.
Okay. Keep
Until
them
they're
busy.
Don't take too long.
I'm just all, keep them busy. Give them some like bubble wrap or something.
Yeah. Kazgor ceased to. So, you are at the center of the grove. He's giving you the direction. It's basically just east,
All right.
straight east. So, as far as you know, it's going to take a bit of the day to get to the first spirit. So, the spirit is Silpha, the gathering mist. Now, forest spirits aren't good by nature.
You mean good by nature as in good as in...
Alignment.
Okay.
More neutral?
More neutral. They have their purpose. So, you head out. Bringing Mara.
Yeah.
Not bringing Max.
No.
Way back there.
Way back there.
I
So,
want to see if our tree buddy wants to go with us.
oh, do you ask him?
Yeah. So, hey, we're gonna go ahead to the forest spirits. You don't want to. Not that we need you.
Nat 20.
Persuasion? 16. You guys don't mind if I invite the tree?
I suppose. I haven't stretched my limbs.
Figure the smaller
Decades.
stuff is likely to leave us alone if he's around.
That's
Uh,
fair.
Sure.
It's a
Yeah.
spot to sleep.
Right.
If you can sleep, I'm sure comfortable.
Well, you don't like trees either?
It just seems like you just want a free ride.
I'm not gonna ride him. I'm just gonna have him go in front.
Just clear a path. Make sure it's safe.
Yeah.
Alright. So, yeah, the tree agrees to go along.
So as we walk, Morgan's just like, so, the game plan here is to
Okay, so
find the
yeah,
elves, kill
there's
the elves.
evidently there's some forest spirits.
Alright.
And if we make nice with the forest spirits, they'll lock the kid away forever like they did the Amber Queen.
How much room is in this prison?
It's an entire forest. From what I gather, that's just a guess on my part, they'll like seal them up in a tree and you won't be able to get out.
How do you, make
Or maybe
nice
some rocks.
with, forest spirits?
Well, first you go, hey, and then you ask them what you can do for them to make them trust you enough to do what you ask.
Oh, okay.
That's what I got from the
Is this some sort of worthiness test?
Yes.
Shit.
Or a mentality.
Well, I shouldn't have a problem.
If our heart's in the right place or such, we should be fine.
And I'm just kind of like looking at you two. Like,
What, is that a problem?
do all of us have to partake in the,
Don't know.
Awesome.
Hey, if worse comes to worse, I'll try and knock them all out.
You can't just, like, kill the kid?
Hey, if we find him first, I assume that's okay.
So
Nobody said, hey, don't kill. Just, you should know. Elves are tough to kill.
How tough? Like,
Like, you think they're dead, and a couple weeks
10
they...
years.
What?
It takes 10 years for them to grow a full.
Right. You think
What?
they're dead, but, pretty soon they're coming back around.
oh, is it like trolls? Like,
No, it takes a lot longer.
Oh, is there a way to, like...
You have to completely destroy their heart.
then you have to destroy the tree, right?
It's either or.
Oh, it's either or. Oh, okay.
You have to basically either use a poison or something that can destroy their heart the way that Jorah tried, or you can basically completely remove and just destroy. But
He's not the only one in the tree.
after they've been basically destroyed to the point that they can't live in that body anymore, the heart starts to sort of almost start destroying itself and regrowing in the tree. So you have to kill them and make sure they're completely dead real quick.
Okay.
Usually by an instant death wound or something.
Okay.
So they're kind of laissez-faire as they live their lives. Because they know that they're likely to regrow inside the tree again. And people at the grove are keeping the trees safe.
Okay.
So that's how the elves kind of work.
Gotcha.
That's just how the elves do.
It's just how the elves do.
Okay.
Right. Well, forest spirits, because I've had such good luck with tests of my worthiness to
Have you
speak
done
with
one of these
spirits.
before?
A couple.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he's leading the way. Tell me about it.
I kind of just like stand
Yeah.
next to Hatterai, just
Like-
like, oh, I want to hear.
So
Not
after
much to tell.
like 30 minutes, you guys are leaving the grove,
Right.
and the vines on the other side. The tree actually just sort of. Let's go out on the other side. Mara's no longer tired,
Okay.
and you guys are on your way to the dark place.
No, the
Lovely.
elves didn't say they were responsible for making everything.
They did sort of hint,
Oh.
saying that was when you guys were like, "Oh, we should start protecting the grove and keeping it safe."
Alright.
Neat.
Yeah. So you guys are headed out. It's basically like you have this really big landmark, so you can like get up on the tree and sort of like.
I don't want the lady to give me any grief, so I'll stay on the ground.
Okay, all right. But you can use those landmarks as a way to navigate throughout the forest. It's still really dead out here. There's no wildlife, but you do notice there are like a lot of like mushroom, poisonous plants. It seems like there's more than there used to be. So you're going and use.
I warn people against foraging.
Oh yeah, this is a dangerous area to.
Yeah, just don't eat anything you find on the ground.
Mar, keep it out of your mouth.
And so she avoids the plants now, and you start to get thicker forest or thicker canopy, less lights getting through, and you start seeing some actual evidence of life, but it's not the life you want because it's like big game, not big game, sorry, big predators.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Looks like in this area they're more keen. So you've got some not obvious but sort of scratch marks that you've noticed on a couple of things. It's like those are predator claws. And
Those
then there's
are,
one
like-
big pile of scat that is just
That's poopy.
off to the side of like
And that's a mulch, and that's good for your garden.
you basically see these big flies going around it, like 50 feet off, and you're like, I can hear buzzing. Oh wow, that's a big pile. Duke. There's obviously some creatures about.
Hopefully, they'll stay away from the big tree.
Yeah.
But we should still be on the lookout.
Yeah. Yep. Is anybody actively being lookout?
Me and Mara.
Okay. Let's get some
Meet
perceptions.
Try as well.
Blue is me, green is Mara.
I will not.
Jesus, these dice are done. At this particular moment, I'm talking to the tree.
Okay.
I get an 18, Mara has a 13.
I got a whopping 10.
A whopping 10.
At least it's double
No,
digits.
9.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, you're talking to the tree. It's still a nice day. You can definitely tell. Mara's not really picking up anything.
Going for that one next.
But notice a slinking off sort of where it's a little bit dark
Yeah.
from your perspective, but you can see there's something sort of keeping pace with you guys.
Okay.
It's maybe 40 feet off the path.
Right. She just kind of like, and like signals.
Mm-hmm.
When you signal, it stops its position.
Yeah.
I'm just like about to reach into my chest.
Mhm.
String my bow.
So there's like this moment of silence.
And then we keep walking? No?
I'm not telling you what you're doing.
I just assume if it's silent and if we like clocked it and it stopped moving, we'd like 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, unless I'm gonna say something happens.
and then continue.
So So there's this moment of silence, and then there's this large birds. Large birds? Up in the trees.
Can I fly away?
They fly away. Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna reach in and just.
Okay. And that is when
Longsword.
this.
Which is the first time you've seen that?
I wasn't looking. I was talking.
Yeah.
So there is this. These large claws sort of come from around this tree, and then this very.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Looks like a Nazgul, but on the ground.
Nazgul.
Not the goddamn it, the things they ride, the fell beasts.
Oh,
Oh, wyverns.
No, they're fell beasts.
They're called fell beasts.
They're called fell
It looks
beasts.
like that, but on the ground in the wings.
Okay.
I want
But
one.
large serpentine.
And then the head
I
and
want
everything.
everything.
It's like that salamander skin where it's not scales. It's just like
Yeah.
slimy and maybe like shark
They're
skin,
like eel skin.
dendrite.
Yeah.
But so this creature starts coming out. It's getting initiatives.
Okay.
And I'll go, look alive, old fella.
The better or worse, Ken?
One better.
And it was the wet erase or the dry erase.
This is the dry erase.
Dry erase,
But
okay.
use the wet erase anyway because it works better.
It does look better and work better.
We'll say this
Should
is
we-
the non-formal
you.
path that you guys are on.
Okay.
Yeah, battle camp. Battle camp.
Mhm.
Battle camp.
Nope.
There's that one. Battle cam.
That's such a cool fade. Good
You
job.
get
It looks legit. And that's.
blocks.
Oh, that's right.
Do you need a tree?
I'm gonna
gloss.
use these ones as trees.
Oh yeah.
I don't think the gloss is.
It's
too
not
bad.
that big a deal.
I was say because I got a big tree.
Oh.
I just want to do this in
You
case
can.
someone wants to climb.
What do you?
Yeah.
No, I meant for our buddy the tree.
Oh yes. I thought you meant for the landscape. Yeah,
I
that makes more
thought-
sense.
I thought he was talking about his penis.
You always think he's talking about his penis.
That's
You're
good.
just really
You
into
want
Ken's penis.
I really am.
No,
Yup.
How's that? What's that like?
not fun.
At least I have a tree.
Which one were you talking about? Are you talking about the one you made?
Yeah.
Would it be in your minis?
It was because I used it for the straw do.
You want to help me out
Oh.
and put a few more trees down? Just the way I'm doing.
Without moving.
You two see.
How big is he?
He's a huge.
Should I go grab a giant?
Yeah, just get a giant.
And
Anywhere I want.
pretty much.
I use a stone giant.
But please make them even. There we go.
They're Are they?
It's for my OC.
It
Yeah.
bothers me that not all this side is inches down.
Yeah. That is our tree, our ent friend.
Which
The
one?
bottom one.
You guys are ridiculous.
Alright, so I'm next to the
So
tree.
Like, I love you guys. What? Oh my gosh.
He's just doing the bottom one. Okay, come here. Come here. Come here. I'll set them up correctly. That one's messed up too. See? See how they're supposed to be?
God.
It's not even on stream.
But it matters.
I'm gonna
Gemma.
say it. Ah.
All the sides aren't painted.
So I'll just have it facing me so it doesn't bother you.
Right.
And
It's another pen. You got a pencil I can use?
I'm gonna-
as I say, I have a bunch of pencil.
I just want to track initiative.
Look at us. We're so cute.
Yeah.
We're all in such action poses.
Yeah, that's true. Why are you facing away?
Oh,
Oh, that's
where
right. The
it
thing.
leaves.
The thing.
Do you want a dog?
I guess.
Can you
I'm just
turn
gonna
around?
send her away. Like. She was in combat last time. I know.
We'll run real quick.
Okay.
Can I get initiatives for everybody?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
placements as you do so.
Like you. All right.
Dog in here.
It's dark in here. So what did everyone get?
12.
12, so 12.
15.
Oh, good.
Sarah?
I'm a 9.
Shit, I think I am too. Because I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 5, but I'm still a 9.
So you have a higher initiative. So I'll go 9, 10, 9.
The full name?
Yeah,
Should we-
get the full name.
Should we
Just
take
'cause
a
there's
break
two
while
S's.
Mike's gone?
Nah, we can be entertaining.
Alright, let's take a break.
Sorry. We've been silenced.
We're back.
Alright.
Hello. Oh, battle cam. Put us in the battle cam. I done goofed. Battle cam. There we go. So that's more appropriate.
Should we move the camera?
No.
Can't see the beastie.
Okay. We can, without lifting it up, because then it would be in the camera's view. Maybe just back it up a little bit. Get a higher.
Higher view?
Well, no, just like
Oh,
angle
God.
it up
Oh,
just a
God.
little bit.
Nope.
Not that high.
Not that high?
It's physically in camera. That's perfect. Just angle it. Just where we can see everybody.
Sorry, guys.
It is not.
Always a little bit of fidgeting.
It's
not
not
every
the
battle's
most
the same.
friendly dolly zoom setup.
We're working on it.
So
That's work on it. That's gonna be for a long time.
So it's not quite dim light, but it is definitely shaded in here.
Okay.
Just so you guys are,
So there is
What is
a vision discrepancy.
it's not really effective. It's,
Okay, it's just
low
so
light for your guys'
ambience.
Yeah, for your
Okay.
guys' awareness of the scene. And there's big trees around, obviously marked on the map.
Do you want the battle light?
I love it. Ready for this one?
Battle is on. So, first up,
Ken's surprised.
so
Yeah.
this creature goes.
Oh God! It flies.
It basically slithers across the ground really quickly,
Okay.
gets behind this tree, and then looks like it's in the process of moving. But it ends its turn there. Next is Morgan.
Okay. Do I have line of sight on it? I'd say.
I'm in the way.
If I step in front of Simus.
Oh yeah. Because like
So-
I have perfect line.
You
of
can basically
sight.
like track its speed as
Yeah.
it's running over, and then you.
So you want to just get in front of me?
Yeah. And boop. Yep. And I'm going to
Follow
chill
her.
touch.
All right.
We need to put a base on you.
I know. I was letting it be sealed after I painted it though.
Hopefully we can do that next week.
Right.
I don't work.
Yeah, we don't. She doesn't work next Wednesday.
16?
16 hit.
Hopefully it'll be warm.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's the first time I've hit with my chill touch.
Hopefully not like that. The what?
1!
1 damage.
Can't heal.
But it can't heal.
Yay! All right, this little skeleton hand just kind of
No.
finger on it. Yeah.
Tell you, look at the reflection against the mini base.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you do see Morgan just kind of like reach out and like I feel like she actually reaches forward with her hand.
Yeah.
And then a skeleton like detaches from it.
And I go,
Yes.
what the fuck?
Oh, and then since you're kind of looking at us, my
Yeah,
blade.
now I see I see that and I go, where'd you get that?
Move for the tree.
Oh, initiative for the tree?
Yeah.
And 8 plus whatever.
I think they have a dex either 0 or 1.
It's a 0.
Okay, so goes after all of us.
Yeah.
This is my friend, Tree.
Tree.
So, after Morgan, Reagan.
I'm gonna move.
Are you gonna attack first, then move, or you could, if you stand here, it has no cover from you where you are. It has
I
some
don't- I
half
wanna
cover.
move.
Okay. Here, because that's 10 feet so far.
I want to go behind the tree. Kind of peek off to the side.
So like maybe there.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna.
Distance though.
Yeah, that is. That's fast as
That's
fuck.
fast as fuck. There's no outrunning this thing.
Nope.
And she's gonna pull
Actually.
her shadow out and firebolt.
All right.
Could have been a 20. 14.
That is just a miss.
Just
Pretty quick.
And then I'm gonna. I saw it move real fast.
Yep.
I'm a bonus action dash to the.
She's used 20 feet.
Do another 50.
Yeah, so she has another 50 of movement.
Get cover.
Yeah.
Alright, you get to over there. Next, Hadorai.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought I was low in there.
You are.
Can I see it from there?
No.
You got a tree and then a tree.
Okay, so I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 bonus action hunter's mark, and then try and get a pot shot off.
Alright.
This one you can actually like.
Oh. I'll give him a collar then. Nope, never mind. Doesn't leave.
Alright. Yeah, this die sucks too.
I'm sorry, I tried.
That is a. Come on. Wow.
Shush your face.
Completely different.
Where'd it go? Sorry, that is a no. It's a
D&D
13.
beyond.
Stop shitting on things.
Did it hit 13?
So no, it's a 15.
I'm sorry.
I'm just trying to figure out where my +8 to hit must be a ranger thing. So it's a D8 plus a D6, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they both count as piercing.
Right. So that is 12 points plus
Nice. All right, you get a
4,
nice
16 points. 16 points of piercing damage.
Stuck in this creature. Lets out a little groan noise.
Okay.
Is that turn? You gonna stay
Yeah,
there?
that's as far as I can move.
Alright, you're gonna stay there. Next is Simus.
I'm gonna hold the sword, and while running, I'm just gonna kind of like tap it on my chest, and when I pull it away, armor of Agathis. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I mean, it's in its reach, but I burnt a second level the armor of Agathis, and that makes me at 10 hit temp.
When you cast that spell, you now can see the full sort of like the actual rune and the patterns that you need to make in order to cast it.
Okay.
And then you put your energy into
Yeah.
it, and then it's like it becomes 3D and takes form.
Cool. I dig it.
Is that turn?
That's turn.
All right. Next is the tree, who is going to sort of try and walk around. It's like, pardon me. And goes a step. That's not a good idea. I didn't bring my tray.
You can just take it.
Yeah.
It's not doing me any fucking good.
It hits. See a tree stomping.
Shorts.
Join the break.
No.
So this tree just goes and like encloses it on either side with the roots and does that, and that sort of steps back to stand steady. And there's definitely a lot of like cuts and bruises and scrapes on this creature's back. Sort of lets out a cry. After the tree, there's some rustling in the canopy, however. Huh?
No, go ahead.
There's some rustling in the canopy, and a different one
Oh, there's more than one of these things?
comes halfway down the tree. And who's actively looking around the battlefield?
Morgan.
Or is everyone just focused on this creature?
Morgan didn't think there'd be just one.
Okay.
That's why she
She's
didn't
looking
send
around.
Mara away.
Mhm.
She was just like, I don't want to send her out into the forest, so she's.
So, this other one goes kind of down, and then you see a person or a thing riding its back.
Oh, those fucking monkeys.
No. No, this is looks like an elf.
no.
It has
think we found him. Or would that be too easy?
Has a rather barbarous-looking face,
Okay.
like barbs. Like its facial hair is actually like nettles and barbs, and not wearing any clothes, just bark. And you can see this sort of glowing, almost like a see-through, like you're looking through a leaf in the sun.
Okay.
Kind of like that, and it's sort of pulsing in the chest. Yeah. And in
Kind of like the, what is it? With the look of like, I don't know how familiar you are with Warhammer, but the Dark Eldar, where they have, no? Okay.
not familiar, but there's this beating heart in its chest.
Aim for the heart.
And it has these sort of dark eyes. And in Elven, it calls out, saying that you are in the wrong place. The Amber Queen rules this forest. You
Yeah.
are going to feed her.
That doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah,
but
it's
actually,
Elven.
It physically doesn't mean anything to me
Yeah.
either.
And this is...
I guess told you about the Amber Queen.
No.
It's speaking in
He's
Elven.
Speaking in Elven.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
no idea what the hell he's saying.
Dude, it's definitely an Elven accent. It's not someone who learned.
Yeah.
This is true Elven.
Alright, well, I have something to say when it comes
Como
to
se llama?
But it basically gets to there, and then it stops. And it's just looking over. That's its turn. Next. First Beast.
First beast.
Who's going to
That me?
go with Simus.
Get me, big boy. 18.
26.
Got me.
Wait, no, 27.
Got me.
So, no, 26, yeah.
Okay. Still got me.
Still though, it's going to be for 9 points.
He takes 10 frost damage.
Yeah. He gets chilled.
Yeah.
Then it is going to,
It can disengage and attack?
but
Oh god.
We fighting straw.
wait, no.
Who we fighting straw?
It's like right there. It basically goes like, and then
Okay.
dips, almost like it's
Oh, okay, kind of like the monk ability.
kind of.
Yeah, okay, cool.
They're just quick creatures. Next is Morgan.
Alright, she is going to fuck his day.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
She's about 30 feet up.
30. He's about 30 feet up. Damn it.
If you want to change your move up to that point, because you need to know the full.
Yeah, no, that's what I do.
That's what you do. Okay.
I was gonna say, is there a possibility that since you can't miss with a certain spell, could she make a called shot at his little thump leaf? Or not?
Yeah, but it's not gonna.
Okay, just checking.
Needs significant damage
Okay.
to that part. It's a marker. It's where it is.
Okay.
It's in the center of the chest.
Okay.
Sort of like clear.
I wasn't sure if like
Material
magic
between.
missiles to it would.
Yeah, no, not that easy.
Okay.
No, I wanted to
I
lightning.
don't know what you're talking
Maybe-
about. We're the only ones that have this.
I know you want to divinity this. just like, oh, so there's a mechanic here.
I'm just.
Yeah, no, I will chill
Let's-
touch.
All right.
Right for the
Yeah,
Okay,
get it.
yeah.
Just
Grab
like-
Grab it in the chest.
my icy little hand around,
Okay.
around his. No, I miss. It's 10.
Oh yeah.
It's not her thing.
You got the first one.
I did. It's the only one of those that's hit.
Pen on my cheek.
No, you're
I
good.
thought I marked
Your
myself.
face is just your face.
Yay. Okay.
One
So-
lightning blower.
So that was your turn.
I'm never gonna play one in trees.
So you sort of just come up a little bit short.
Yeah, sorry.
Uh.
It's a uncomfortable caress instead of
Okay.
the gripping hand of
Yeah,
death.
it's just like a. And it sloughs off.
All right.
And just dissipates.
Just sort of reshifts
Yeah.
to readjust. Next, Reagan.
It's right behind you.
I do like point out this one. Weird elf dude. Think he's threatening me. Not
Pretty
certain.
Are you taking me?
Can't tell what he said.
I mean,
Probably threatening.
Riding.
Nice.
Yeah, he's threatening you.
I'll take. This is like marshy, or is this?
I mean, it's the dark part of the forest.
So
Or
slightly
just water.
spongy.
A little
Are you
bit.
looking for water?
Yeah.
You have water skins.
Yeah, I'll
like-
just grab my water skin, pour a little bit of water on my finger, and then throw my black ice knife at him.
All right.
And so his mount will have to make a dex save.
If it
Feel
hits,
like
right?
No,
it's always,
regardless.
It's just that.
And I think he has to make a save too.
I rolled a 16.
You got
So, because it's the one that he's riding,
Uh-huh.
it fails. So, it trying to dodge this thing slips and just falls.
So does he have to make a saving throw as well?
Oh,
Yeah.
does it knock me over? Does it fall into me?
I
I was right there.
You
I was
have-
right
you
there
have-
under the fucking tree.
Yeah, the target and each creature.
on its turn it falls.
Okay.
Technically,
You can see it's coming down.
It's
coming
it's,
down.
It's like
Elf guy has to
Mid-frame.
make a dex,
Dex save as well.
too.
okay. Also fails.
Nice.
So 6 piercing,
To
and
him.
then the cold damage is 9.
That's a hefty hit, Gemma. Nice.
So you took 6 and 9.
6 and 9.
Now, is that turn?
You
And
still have your
then I'm
move.
gonna be like,
and
fuck
bonus
this
action.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move. Those things are fast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bonus action dash.
another 30.
10, 15.
Okay.
Turn.
So that's turn. All right. So you, and then
You're off
real
camera.
quick.
Oh well. I'm hidden.
That's how hidden she is. Next, Harurai.
Okay.
This guy keeps scooting.
Yeah, so I will strafe left 5, 10, 15, 20 and try and plug him again.
All right.
This time I will use my bonus action to
You already have concentration on
Slayer's Prey.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
that's
a
different. Yeah. So now it'll be a
I go.
D6 and
I'm
It's
got-
another d6.
Yeah.
Yeah,
two
I
D6s.
got you.
I got you, bud.
So here
And this
goes.
counts as weapon damage, I believe. So
Yeah,
if
it's
you
still
crit,
it's all piercing.
Yeah, if you crit,
They
this
crit,
they
yeah.
all crit as well.
It's like Sneak.
It's all the die.
Or a smite.
damage die.
I didn't crit, but that's still an 18 to hit.
That hits.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, off a 10, I think you're gonna hit no matter what.
Yeah. So 3D. No, 2d6 and a d8.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I love Rangers.
Rangers are fun.
Fuck the internet.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Doesn't mean it, guys.
11 points of piercing damage. I was better with 2d6.
Is what it is.
So 11 points to him.
That's damage.
Damage
There is
is
now
damage.
a couple of arrows sticking out of this creature.
Yeah.
Next assignment.
I go. Ooh, that one hurt.
I will walk up to him.
Yeah.
5, 10. And I'll hex him as well. Next. Yes. Oh, I didn't open it enough.
You can move around his head.
Next.
Oh, there we go. Collar. Yep. Now it's got 2 collars. Yeah. 2 chains.
Oh!
That's,
Just. Okay.
Okie dokie.
And
That's turn.
All right. Next is the tree. Walking away from me.
Strength checks.
Okay. You remember? 'Cause
Yeah, I know.
so how much movement does he get?
30.
He can make it there.
Just makes it right there and then just tries to stomp on it again. And it's looking pretty hurt. Oh yeah. It's only does minimal damage. It's like kind of on the side. Sort of gets its front leg. It's not down, but it's looking real.
Okay.
After it does that, next is this other guy. So fall.
30 feet up, right?
Yeah. Doesn't take a lot.
So does he fall flat?
Falls
Probably.
flat. He does sit. Yeah, he's actually able to sort of roll
With it?
up and end up standing.
Okay.
But he is basically right in front of you.
Okay.
And when he stands, he actually stands about 6 inches taller, which big for an elf.
Do you have a mini one?
Yeah. Oh, that's what I want actually.
Yeah. More like... I think it weird at night. It's late. Yeah, no, yeah.
We'll
Sorry.
use this.
Crazy elf.
That's a great...
It's not. It's not what he looks like. Sorry. It wasn't open, was it?
No.
Okay, good. That stuff does not clean up easy.
No.
So pulls back and it has these large, on those plants that have like blades on them. That's his arms. It's like reversed batarang or reversed bat things.
Yeah.
So it's just like shredder arms.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Looks like slashing.
yeah, built like a
Looks like slashing.
kind of like a tank in a way.
Okay.
Is it only?
No, it's any
Bludgeoning,
non-magical.
piercing,
good.
slashing.
Yeah, exactly. So
And it does
it'll-
call out non-magical.
Not
Yeah.
magic, but
Well, lucky you
works
guys.
well for this campaign.
Works
Pretty
real
much,
great for
yeah.
this campaign.
So
She needed to be harder to kill. That was what level 4 was for Morgan.
It's fair.
the guy thing just doesn't really waste any time. After it stands up, it just goes and it starts to
Yeah.
just whirl, flurry. So first one is a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Let's do damage first. So it is 11 on the first one. Second
8.
one's a miss.
Nice.
So some of it gets through, but some of it's absorbed. It flashes like steel.
Okay.
Yeah, and then he sort of like grounds himself, and he mumbles something in Elven. Probably a slur or some kind of rude comment.
That's what she's assuming.
Yeah, and after them will be the other creature who's still alive. It's going to make a swipe at you while you're there. Misses. And then disengage.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Next
No.
is the first foe, who is going to actually disengage and start running. So it basically just goes and then uses its whole action to dash.
Okay.
Gets to like here behind a tree.
Okay.
And you can assume it's licking its wound. Next. Morgan.
Okay. She draws her weapons. And we'll go after the guy in front of her. Well, first, because it is Mara's turn as well.
Yeah.
Mara disengages.
Mm-hmm.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
She's so cute.
Yep. No! Okay. So flail
Alright.
Get him.
for 16.
It's sort of like
17.
that's a hit.
Sorry, I have a different attack. Sorry.
Oh, for your spell attack versus
Yeah.
melee.
So that is 6 bludgeoning
Alright.
and a nat 20 with my axe.
Okay. So Max.
For 20.
Alright, so you just where do you hit him with the axe?
The axe, she's aiming for that glowy chest piece.
Okay, so you're able to, you don't hear a crack or something like that. It's more like it sinks into like hard wood,
Okay.
and then it's like it's just getting into whatever that is.
Yeah.
So
No, she's.
Yeah.
She was told aim for the heart. She's like, that looks kind of like
Like the
it's
zombies.
Yeah.
Aim for the heart.
She's just like, okay, center,
All right,
blowy
so-
bit. That seems.
You sink it in pretty deep.
And it was your axe too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
Good for
you
cutting trees down.
sort of rip it out. Ooh, it felt bad.
And just like, yeah!
I can search.
Well, I mean,
If
she wants to.
Yeah,
it's a later
I know.
level.
Well, I mean, you still have your action search right now, right?
Oh,
You still have it.
I'm right. I do have action search. I will action.
I figured you were pumped, so
No,
you
yeah,
like
I
round
forgot.
two.
I forgot I had it.
Oh.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. So I will action surge
All right.
and burning hands.
just boom.
I like. Okay.
So deck save.
I just think of that when Goku pops
Oh,
behind
yeah.
Cell, he's just like point blank.
Point blank Kamehameha.
Yeah.
just-
That is the save.
Yeah, probably. Still takes half.
Like a 20. But fire.
What fun.
10.
I always don't like fire.
I'm okay.
It's almost like those two did about the same damage. Oh. So there's just this.
Well, it was 10 before being halved, so it's half to 5. Sorry.
Sorry.
Well, still.
It looks
It's a lot.
quite
Yeah.
useful.
So there's basically just fire, like
Yeah.
it's caught on some places, and he's doing that, freaking out. Next, Reagan. Just one comment.
Oh no, I was doing the freak
So
out
it
song.
looks like fire hurts.
Fire hurts.
It looks unhappy.
Fire burns.
So I'm gonna use my firebolt.
Yeah, because they are tree people.
Ah.
Tree people.
No, I don't hit. It could have hit.
You're like wobbled.
I wobbled.
We will
I
wobble, but we
never
don't fall down.
Use your bonus action for anything?
Hit when it's important. I'm gonna hide.
All right, make
Good.
a hide
Yeah.
check.
I know, I see double digits from here.
22.
Yeah.
All right. Next is Harurai.
Alright, so this creature ran out of sight. Do I know about how far away it ran?
You know
Where it is.
exactly where it is.
Because you have Hunter's Mark.
Right.
It is. It's about like 120 feet from you.
But is it out of line of sight?
Oh yeah, it's like hidden behind 3 trees in line
Alright.
view.
So I will.
Add it up.
5, 10, 15. Oh, hello there.
Yeah.
Bonus action designate him. Wait, can I do that?
You can
It
only
has to
move
kill
if
it.
it dies.
No, not the hunter's mark.
I
the
think
prey.
you only
I
get
think it-
one use.
I
for
think
short
it's.
rest,
I
right?
think they're both the same. I think you'd only get it if it dies.
We'll find out.
I thought it was like you get one target specifically.
Well, no, because you can do more than one a short rest.
Until you finish a short or long rest,
Oh, never
or
mind.
if you designate a different creature.
Oh, so you can just designate. Does it
I
say
just go,
as an action?
No,
Bonus.
you're an asshole.
Bonus? Okay,
Not that
that's
thing.
cool.
You're an asshole. And
That's
then
cool.
I will designate him my enemy.
You're not using the bonus for anything else.
No.
Yeah.
I'll take a pot shot at him.
All right.
Fuck me. Stop using these dice now. They were good for like a month.
We need to have different colors.
That's a
for this
17 to
character.
hit.
That hits.
Oh,
I like that. Fuck me, it doesn't hit. It hits.
4, 5, 6 for 10 piercing.
For 10 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Where are you shooting?
Center mass. Put him down.
Arrow goes in.
Yeah, that's my movement and my shot. And I'm weary of the slithery thing in front of me, but I'm still right there in front of us.
Okay. Yeah. Next is Simus.
Fuck.
The
Is the other
you've
one?
got your hex on the one
Mhm.
back there. You
Yeah.
can sort of see through the trees. Your silhouette basically is like over it.
Okay.
It's
I don't
just
see
that
it.
I've line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering if the hex would, because you know
No.
where it is.
I know where it is. I
See
don't
it,
see
yeah.
it.
If
Yeah.
you've got what's that? Radiant, whatever.
Oh yeah, Radiant Word or whatever.
Yeah,
Word
Word
Radiance. No, Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame.
Yeah.
You still have
can't-
Hit
to,
the C.
still have to see them.
It's Vicious Mockery
It's just that they could be undercover and it does
Yeah.
make it easier for them
to
get
dodge.
out.
Yeah.
I saw your finger. Haha, that's all I need.
Yep. Well, balls. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm gonna Hexblade Curse that one.
Which one?
That one right there.
The other
Okay.
beastie.
Yeah, the other BC. So that all that does is for a minute, 19, 20 crits, and then also I get proficiency bonus to damage if I do any damage.
Gotcha.
Melee strikes.
Okay.
No, it's all damage. It's all damage. That's my turn.
All right. After this, the tree is like starts walking over that way, 30 feet. After that, so this guy is going to attempt to kick you off your feet.
Okay.
You want to make an athletics versus his athletics.
So he's like trying to like spark kick him.
He fails.
Yeah, that's a 25.
Yeah, he rolled a 3. So he just goes into your chest.
Just look down, look back.
That doesn't work, so he goes to basically like punch past your neck.
Okay.
That is a 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. So okay, there it is. Hey there, Mark. 11. No, 9.
9. Down to 6.
6.
Back on the active
Those are-
release.
Bouncing off the armor as it goes. And he stands there. Next is the creature who moved. This one. It is going to run up to you.
Okay.
And so that would be a 15.
Nope.
That's less. So it just goes. Miss. That's his whole turn. Next. The one at the top of the order. Next. Morgan.
Okay. Still, like, flowy center of mass. That probably don't hit. That's a 13. And then axe for 16.
Either of them.
No. Yeah.
Taking him. He's lucky. Turn.
Yep.
Reagan.
So I had a bonus action hide before, so,
Yeah, so you're
I have
hitting.
advantage
Yes.
to hit.
What are you gonna hit with?
A firebolt.
You don't. Was that a 1 and a 2?
It was a 7 and a 7.
Oh.
It's great. I like it.
And then you go back and
And I go back and I hide and I'm just like, shit, fuck.
You
God
fired
damn
too
it.
quick. You didn't really aim yet. So
Good at hiding.
yeah.
23.
All right. So she disappears again,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll have advantage on her next attack.
Wait, no, not 23.
it's a lot.
24.
It's a lot.
Beat in the 20s. How do I?
Alright, I hear the old dude coming up behind me, so I will 5-10, give him some room. Actually, I'll cross in front of you,
That's
15,
fine.
20, 25, 30. There, I'll get to the right. And that's cocked. That's cocked. What the fuck?
Roll it in the tray.
I was.
He was rolling it from the box in the tray.
That's better. Hey, it landed flat. I gotta use the metal dice. That's a dirty 20. That's the hit.
Okay. All right. You hit.
If so when we get affiliate, that's one of the
The
emotes.
emotes?
Yeah.
Like a
A dirt
11
20. A dirt
points
20.
damage against
Dirty
center
20.
mass.
How much?
11.
11 points.
I'd love to help you with that. You can bounce ideas back and forth.
The pulsing is
20
getting
sided
more
die with the
rapid.
20 up and
I
covered
thought
in dirt.
that was
Or is
to
it
the
a 20 made out of dirt?
Oh, that was
And
the
it
animal.
just says like dirty.
Right.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were shooting him.
No.
No, I was shooting him.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Sorry.
My bad. I
Yeah.
also was confused.
I'm shooting the bad
We're all
guy.
on the same page now.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
my designated bad guy, so I'm still shooting him.
The
I
thing
thought
is-
you made the animal your designated bad guy.
No, he's hunter's marked. I moved my designated bad guy from this guy to that guy because he's more of a jerk.
Got
Oh,
it.
So, okay.
Sorry.
So it's because he gets hit that deep in the
Okay.
chest
Yeah.
starts beating more, like pulsing more frantically
To the what is it?
to the rhythm.
The rhythm of Jumanji. The Jumanji drums.
Yes. So after Hatarai, that's turn.
Yeah.
Brings it to Simus.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30? Flanking? Or flanking? Would I be flanking the big thing? no?
She's not really.
Engaging with it?
Yeah, she's
That's fine.
facing the other guy.
Cool.
I have been ignoring it.
It's
Yeah.
fair.
If you were fighting both of them, I'd say.
All the biffs!
What's the total?
It's not enough.
No? You don't
Not-
plus 10?
10.
That would be, plus 10 I would need even to be close.
To hit.
To hit, yeah. So, no, I don't have a plus 10.
You pass.
I know what it is. I'm not booming blading. That's what it
Yeah.
is. I need a booming blade. I need
You
to
need a
designate.
booming
The
blade.
dice don't know. That's silly. Silly
Exactly,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just tell him what you're doing.
Tell him what I'm doing.
Yeah. After you, is that turn?
Yep.
The tree. What's going on over here? It can reach from there. Barely. It's gonna sort of try and like
Pat it down.
swat at
Swat it.
the
Bad snake.
things. This tree cannot miss, apparently.
The MVP.
That's gonna be.
Glad I invited him.
Need more buff spells. Just buff the tree. Get him, tree.
Send him in. It was. That's the first. It's the first hit that creature's taken.
Yeah.
Besides
Yep.
the fall damage.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, boom, smacks it. Pretty good hit. Next is the guy who's barely still standing. He rips the arrow out of his
Hey!
chest. And then, then he basically screams out, if you defeat me, Drusilla will kill all of you. And all the humans will become her, fertilizer.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. You understand it.
You
The
understand.
translation might be kind of difficult, but
Yeah.
you could get it across. And
More threats?
More threats.
Yeah, just take him down. He's bluffing.
then he basically like
Self-decapitates?
goes like that, and then all this kind of greenish blood starts
Okay.
pooling, and then the thing
Yeah.
starts to fade. Hasn't faded yet.
Okay.
There's still time,
Okay.
but it's like the clock is now ticking.
Okay.
He's initiated the self-destruct.
Does he fall prone?
Is in the process of like bleeding out, so I'd say yeah.
Okay.
Well, not prone. He's sort of like kneeling
Okay.
at the point.
Okay.
Picture he's in the process of going down.
Well, it's my turn next.
Yeah. So your turn.
Do I get advantage?
Is he helpless?
Is he defending
Yeah,
himself?
he's basically dying.
Okay.
Okay. So, axe to the heart.
You can like flip him over to do it.
That is not good dice
No.
roll face.
No,
Flail.
you got
Smashes.
in. You got in, but not his heart.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even get in. I just missed. It was like an
Well,
11.
we could say it hit another part,
Yeah.
but he's dying, so the chest is not.
Okay. And then flail. 21
All right. Let's see the damage.
for 10.
10. There's a.
Get his heart.
Next. Megan.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
He is prone.
Can you make that in 60 feet? If it's
Rogue.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like,
dash,
is it 60 feet?
and hidden.
And then bonus action dash.
Now it's advantage and
Bang!
hits a crit.
Dagger.
And he's incapacitated, so it'd be a crit.
Natural 20.
She doesn't
So,
need the incapacitated.
Reagan, she's popping off firebolts, yeah.
Fuck this.
Yeah.
Just
But then when it comes
you're
to killing an
rogue,
elf,
you're not some garbage
when it comes
caster.
to killing an elf, she just runs up and fucking die. Just fucking crits him dead. Yeah, he's
She's like, I don't, right?
7, 8, 18.
that's with the crit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah. So there's this, and then the sort of translucent, shiny bits sort of gray up, lose their color, and then sort of just drop like little glass pieces. So there's just this sort of, and then the body starts to dry up and turn into husk. While this is going on, how do I? Thanks.
Got him.
So close.
Got him.
Got him.
You did almost all that. You did almost all that.
I'll just shout, try and burn the rest, and I'll go track this thing down.
Okay.
He's more than how far away?
It's been moving.
Oh, so it's still running.
Yeah. On its turn, it's just using its. Not quite hiding, because
It's just
you guys already know where it is.
Yeah.
But it's basically trying to just get out of the way.
Oh,
So say it's gone.
It seems to be fleeing.
It's gone
combat.
60 feet
Okay.
since then.
I'll keep the
Keeping
thing
him.
up on him for now, but
Just
I'm
so
not
that
gonna.
you can keep them pinged.
I'm not gonna hunt him down.
Yeah, it's sort of like it's basically just like limping away.
Alright, so yeah, I'll be like, somebody set him on fire, and I'll take a couple more steps to the side and shoot the
The big
thing next to him.
Okay.
So I have a die that's not shit.
That's a good question, Jen. It's that one.
Hey, that's a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah, no.
So this is just straight damage because. So that's 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right. A arrow goes into its some part of its torso. Next. Sinus, unless you're gonna do anything else.
Booming blade.
Yay!
Hey! I hit.
Yeah.
4, 3, 4, plus 3. So 7 slashing.
Okay.
And it's magical.
Yes.
Yep.
Make a nice cut.
And then it just resonates with the concussive energy. Try disengaging that.
After that's the tree. It's gonna just walk and try and step on him. Misses.
Hey,
It happens sometime.
Yeah, it's gotta happen sometime.
Oh. Next is he's dead.
So
Next is gonna be the beastie. Yep. It's gonna go
okay,
back at you.
that's fair.
Nope.
Oh really?
Yeah, 12.
Yeah.
And then it disengages.
Yeah. Take that.
Gets 30.
8.
8.
Is it just?
And it runs over this way and sort of is looking over its shoulder. Is it 8? Alright. Looks like it's still got a bit of fight left in it. Top the initiative, Morgan.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 30.
I can tell.
That's
Because it only got to use 30 movement, so
Yeah.
of course you're keeping that.
21,
Oh yeah.
5,
Alright.
and then axe to the neck.
Yes.
Misses.
Chop off the head. That's all. And that's true.
Yep.
Alright, next is Reagan.
Just keep stabbing.
Are you trying to move?
Where are you trying to go?
I'm trying to move out a little bit. Yeah. Fire bolt that one.
I don't know if you want to get right up in there though.
Got an 18.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Do I technically get my sneak attack because it's within 5 feet?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Still up though. All right. Would you like bonus action?
I'll kind of like 5, 10, 15, 20 forward and get like
Yeah, this
a
cardboard
good
box.
view and drop
In
it.
fact, we don't even need this here anymore.
Put another arrow that direction.
All right.
Now if it hits.
No.
Nope.
All right.
So like way over the just like way over your head, way up a tree, and I'm all mother fucker.
Sounds.
Mine.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Beastie,
25,
my old
30.
friend.
You were here.
Is there 30? Yeah. So it's like there, right?
Yes.
Cool. Booming blade. No!
Oh boy.
It bounced
Oh
off the
my.
19.
Bounced.
Oh my.
That went from a crit to a fail. No. Oh, I had 4 damage. I forgot that this thing's Hexblade cursed. Because it's 2 damage for the damage.
Okay.
I know it's 4, but yeah, I biff.
All right. Tree. That thing is rather fast.
He could just
Years.
stomp on this one.
Yeah.
Or a rock.
Yeah. I mean,
Or
and you said that in common, right?
What?
Just burn it.
Yeah, I'm assuming he doesn't want me to go on. Don't burn stuff in my forest.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So he's just like, as it's running off. He just sort of looks around. Nothing else seems to be pressing. He's a big old tree.
he's a
It's
big
right
old
at him.
tree.
The beast is going to try the same thing. No, actually, it's going to risk it. It's going to risk an attack from both of you guys.
Okay.
But it's basically making its last ditch effort to try and get out of here.
Running.
Yeah,
I don't think that hits. It's a 14.
just shy. So it uses
Did you really get another nat 1?
somehow is able to just barely get missed by both of you, and then it goes
120
yeah, basically
or 60.
90.
90. Okay.
I can hit it.
It's just at a
Goes
distance
this
right
way.
now. Yeah, it's weird.
Is it going
Off that
between trees?
Yeah, I mean there's trees, but it's not it's not hidden yet,
Okay.
or not obscured quite yet. Top of the initiative is Morgan.
Okay, I'm gonna
Go
chill
your
touch.
30?
No, I'm not gonna like chase after it at this
Okay.
point. I'm just gonna
You're
chill
like-
touch.
See if I can get it.
Ooh, 16
That will hit.
for 2.
2. Up. Damage. Is that turn? Megan.
I'm gonna firebolt it.
Alright.
No.
Okay. Next. Simus.
Could have been a 20.
No, sorry, Harry.
So I do have line of sight on it still.
Yes. What's the distance on your bow?
Longbow 150,
Longbow?
600.
Okay, you're
Yeah.
good. It'll be like next turn unless you use your movement. It'll be
That's
okay, let's see those dice. What we got?
It's just
That might be it.
one.
No.
So
Oh
No.
yeah, yeah.
Ooh,
so-
yeah.
18 total.
Would you like
No,
to-
sorry, 16 total.
How would you like to do it?
I just dropped one where it's most painful, probably.
Oh,
right?
painful?
Because it's
Oh.
because it's running away.
Yeah.
So it takes one in the butt.
Yeah. Well, some things never die.
Well, I don't.
Well, it dies.
I don't have a shot. No, actually,
Yeah, so-
I'll like over the top of the body and back of the head.
All right.
Okay.
For class.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you just dome shot to the back of the neck. All right. So it goes in, and it drops.
And then I'll check in on my
Hunter's mark.
hunter's mark.
It is very far away now,
Okay, I'll drop it.
to the point where you'd have to chase after it.
Yeah. No, I just want to make sure it wasn't
Jeez.
like sneaking around us to try and get back.
Yeah. So the elf has been taken down. The other creatures around it. There's silence.
Is this that Jorah fella?
Have I ever met Jorah?
Yes.
Does that look like him? No, it's somebody else.
Oh, good.
Whoa.
He's probably one of her like regular people.
Gotcha.
I've never had this stay on.
The armor.
Yeah, the armor is usually maybe
There's just
1,
these
2 swings.
chilly
Yeah, it's
sheets.
You're also usually a bit slimier after we kill something.
yeah.
Anybody get
Progress.
Meh.
Meh.
hurt? No. I say job well done then.
Do we want to take a quick break?
Yeah, we can take a quick break. We can take a quick break.
Let's take a quick break.
Quick break.
Stick around. Just be like 5 to 10 minutes. Welcome back.
Hi.
So, combat is ended. For now.
For now,
And
that's
the players had just taken care of the elf, unnamed.
true. Elf boy.
Yeah, elf boy number 1. Is basically just like a dried out husk of the elf, and then this shattered central area. Elsewhere, you guys are scattered about.
Mm-hmm.
So this is immediately after the other one's gotten away. You guys.
Do I know how close via any of the last landmarks we saw? We're close to the first spirit.
Yeah, you guys are getting close. This is sort of like.
Are we talking hours or
No,
days?
this is like you guys are 3/4 of the way there.
Okay.
The place you basically are going east, and then you're just gonna kind of hook north a little bit. The way that you saw the actual like layout of the spirits compared to the grove, it's basically like for the camera. Here is the Elven Grove. Here is where the Amber Queen is. The spirits are all around, but there's a sort of path that you guys can take that will lead you to all of them before going to the grove.
Okay.
Okay.
So Casgore basically gave you this sort of game plan. You're like, all right, so if you hit all the spirits along the way, do your tour, then you can go to the grove or the Amber Grove, and then seal them up.
Nice.
That's the idea.
So
The
do
game
we
plan.
want to take a quick breather before we go meet up with Spirit Lady? Just an hour or so.
That should be fine, yeah.
It's fine with me.
So if we're going to take a short rest, I want to blow my second wind first.
Right now. Okay.
Yeah.
Blow
It's
your
fair.
wind.
Set. But you do see some of the scratches on her face just like seal up.
No, see, I figured everybody could.
And I'm just gonna like flicking the ice.
You're not hurt, are you? No?
Oh no, I'm fine.
You?
Usually this
Miss?
Do I look hurt?
No.
There you go.
dissipates after a few mortal wounds. Still here, so I guess those things didn't hit that hard.
I don't know. I never got hit.
It was meh.
You were fighting 3 things.
I was all ready to like drop a second one. Like I was ready. I know. They just kept missing. It's not you.
But do we get the short rest?
No.
No?
No.
No. So you guys are sorry. You guys start like okay.
Because I'm gonna recast it.
Okay. Would you?
Yeah. Because
Because you're thinking, oh, if I take a little bit,
yeah, maybe
Fine.
I'm not sure how this works. I'll just maybe.
you've felt that sort of like, whereas other people might be long distance runners, you're just a sprinter,
Yeah.
but you get that energy back quick.
Exactly.
You've felt that.
Yeah. So that's why I'm
Because
just like.
You guys have
Yeah.
cast spells in your off time. Not every time we're in combat. It's not the only time you guys can use your spells.
Yeah.
So I feel like you've
Well, because we've
practiced a
talked
bit.
about that we've practiced
Yeah.
and sort of tested the limits of our
Exactly.
abilities.
So when you're using that, and at the end of the day, when you wake up and stuff, you've kind of gathered that you do need some rest to regain your energy. So that's all very intuitive.
Mhm.
Definitely. But you guys are starting to sort of just take your break. Do you like?
Yeah.
You were gonna burn the guy. Were you gonna do that right now? What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know, elves. So there's a part of you that really doesn't like fire, just because it's sort of like.
Fire bad.
Yeah.
Fire burns.
You're
man.
still kind of wood. But the Ents really don't like fire.
I mean,
You just know fire's a faux pas.
well,
But we did get the heart.
Mm.
yeah, that's probably good enough. I'll put some rocks around the poor misguided dope.
You've been buried.
And just all, if you come back,
So, yeah, you stack up the rocks, kind of taking care of that, and you're starting to breathe. Sit down, catch your breath. You know, highest passive. You notice there's a mushroom that pops up, sort of quicker than like it's like you're sort of looking around, and then you notice there's a mushroom that's like almost fully grown, where you didn't see one before. It has spots.
To us?
Huh?
How close is it?
15 feet. So just at the base of one of the trees.
I saw fungus.
Can we make a perception check?
Yeah. Come on, give me something. 23.
There's a sort of earthy.
Spory?
Yeah, kind of. There's definitely a
I think we ought to move.
like you're near a compost
Yeah.
kind of thing.
I think we might want to keep moving until we get to the spirit. I think the forest doesn't like us here.
Alright.
Sorry.
Yeah, she just dusts herself off.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. The mushroom stays. A couple others that have sort of popped up
Around us.
not around you, just I guess in a way, yeah. But it's not like in a circle around you.
Right.
Sort of just in the area that
They're
you
being
guys are at.
subtle about it.
Yeah.
Subtle mushrooms, even worse.
Mm.
Yeah, we might want to keep going. Right, big guy? Yeah. I don't know. Would you mind giving the lady a lift? Maybe she can take a nap while we're in the road.
I guess.
I asked the tree.
Yeah. That is fine. Which lady? You point.
Yeah. I'll like, as gingerly as Morrigan is capable of, like, sit on his hand.
How far away from the next spirit are we?
You guys were almost there.
Almost there.
Weren't that far away. Like another 30 minutes of party walking.
Okay.
So, you guys start on your.
Can we walk at a leisurely pace?
Try and get a
I
short
think
rest.
that's the only thing the tree can do.
If you walk more than a mile,
It's more than a mile? Is this more than a mile of a
yeah,
walk?
30 minutes of walking at a good pace.
Will be more than a mile?
10 minutes of normal walking is long.
Okay. Never mind then.
You guys could slowly walk the mile and
Or you
hope
can
that
ride
it
on
doesn't
the
catch
tree.
up to you or something.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
I'll-
if you're
I'll
sitting
ask.
in that spot.
I'll ask if I could also ride
Oh.
the tree.
Do you mind giving the guy a lift too? Sorry, I know you're not a taxi.
It doesn't rumble, it's just sort of like,
Oh, of course, yeah. So yeah, I'll
Yeah,
climb in.
yeah.
And I'll just sit this time, but I'll straddle one of the fingers
Okay.
Ew.
and just kind of like position myself like if it's a horse.
So it's sort of like
Yeah.
walking with you both in his hands.
I'll give him a little like, thanks, man.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, old timer.
I've not walked these forests in ages. Trees here, no. And he's not talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just talking out loud. The trees here have a dread.
We are in Barovia.
Well, maybe with what we're doing, we can take care of some of that.
Chuckles to it.
And I'll just be like, he says the trees here kind of gone squiffy.
Checked out.
I don't know, maybe we should ask these spirits if maybe a more permanent solution might get the forest back.
Yeah, you're quite right.
Go for killing a bitch.
Now,
We'll
you didn't
see.
have to go the spirit battle.
That's true.
That was just an option played out to you.
I know, but I just want to talk to them still, and
Yeah.
if they lock
Why not?
everybody up, yeah,
Why not? Yeah, you know the Elven way is definitely, they don't kill elves.
right. And we're beyond that.
Yeah. If anything, they try and rehabilitate them. But
We're
We're
Yeah.
pro death penalty.
they've already locked her away once.
we're We're not really a rehabilitate kind of
Yeah, so
crew.
we'll just talk to the spirits, and when we get there, we might have a couple options we'll explore with the spirits.
Who
rather than
knows
just,
what will become of
just
it.
the walk away option. How about the total destruction option instead?
All options are available. So, you guys are walking to this spirit's domain, Silpha, the Gathering Mist.
Mm-hmm.
You leave this this dark portion, and there's almost like a line where you can see it go from being dark and sort of closeted and claustrophobic
Encroaching.
to this very these thin trees that form a dale. It goes just a little bit down like a valley, and deep within this valley is this big encompassing mist that sort of fills the bottom of this valley area.
I'm guessing that's the spirit.
Seems very mist gathery.
And it's over the threshold of this.
Do we see mushrooms on her side?
No. Those didn't quite
Follow
catch
us?
up with you guys as you left.
What?
So, these trees basically just spread out, like every 10 feet there's another tree, but they're fairly small and thin. And they just go for miles. But down in this dale, as you can see sort of in front of you, there's this mist. How would you like to proceed?
Go ahead and
It's been how many minutes?
No, usually.
Oh,
At tree pace.
were you trying to get there? Or were you trying to just...
we're just going at tree pace.
Okay.
Whatever pace the tree set is what we follow.
If you took it slow, you might be able to take an hour. But if you're going slower, mushrooms are catching up.
Okay. Wait, whatever his pace was, I'm just...
Yeah.
Because either way, I get a short rest or my temp HP still here.
Okay. So you're going slower.
I go, you guys hang out, I'll go talk to the mist.
Sorry. So, you guys are going at the tree pace. You go ahead, or
Yeah.
you go with... Okay.
No, I'm going to step ahead.
Alright, so you go ahead. You guys are going along. The mushrooms are just popping up as you're going.
Okay.
And they're getting slightly more dense. And it's like 50 minutes. There's a sort of like a plant in the middle of the road that is sort of, it's doing that if you time lapsed
Oh
the
yeah.
growth, it sort of call them tulips, but much more.
Yeah.
And this flower sort of blossoms and then opens.
Okay.
And there's a feminine shape. It doesn't look like a person necessarily. It's like sort of a face on a plant.
Okay.
And it has these dark green slit-like eyes. And it sort of stares at you guys. It just sort of grows in the middle, and then it reveals this face looking at you. And you're about like 30 feet from it.
Okay. And so Mara would be up with him because she's
Would you be with Katarai, or would you be with us?
on the tree.
Behind the tree. With us?
You guys, yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't be with it. Now, none of you guys except for you speak Elven. So, it says, sort of like, Slytherin. Some noise.
Some noise.
How Elven sounds to the normal ears.
French.
But,
Or Spanish.
speaking to you,
Or to, I guess, all
speaking
of
to
us.
the group, you understand it saying, so you're the ones who killed Darren.
Just do that.
It's this like echoey voice, not like it actually is like being spoken.
Like it's almost echoing through the trees?
Like
or?
it's a plant mimicking speech.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
it's sort of like,
Yeah.
it's not like it came out of a windpipe.
She's just gonna sigh and just be like, in Elven. Oh, we didn't get his name.
This one just yelled down. What? What is it saying? Yeah, I big guy. I just like look at the tree and I go, big guy. I don't know.
It's sort of like one of the branches. It sort of like sort of shifts it around, and then kind of almost like a third arm, just kind of goes, and then it makes this little finger, and it sort of pokes the flower thing, and then it sort of like kind of recoils from it, but it can't really move much. And then he's like, strange plant.
to
Nobody
none of us.
understands.
Nobody
Yeah.
understands.
Then, so you don't say anything to it after it? It's like, I'm watching you.
I'm like looking down at this plant. We can hear that it's talking, right?
But it's imperceptible.
Yeah.
Or not imperceptible.
Unintelligible.
Unintelligible.
Yeah.
I do call down. It's like, bad plant, good plant.
Bad plant. I don't know if we can kill this plant.
Chill touch.
Okay, make it a 10. Pretty easy to hit a stationary plant.
I missed the stationary plant.
What is your roll?
9.
You hit.
Okay.
It has no movement.
1 necrotic.
There in the sort of like
You're just poking it.
thick stalk.
I like do the same thing. I just
Yeah. So you
Or
sort
two
of
the skeletal fingers poke at its eyes.
so you sort of in one of the center parts of its stem, I guess, or its stalk, it just sort of kills that, and it spreads just a little bit, and then as it's losing its form, it can't hold itself up. It sort of like is laughing, and then it looks like a dead banana peel. Like it's like old and mushy and gross.
She basically said that you killed him and my mom's watching you. That was it.
Wait, her mother is watching us?
Yes.
probably that amber.
Oh, I thought that was.
No.
Oh. All right. Well, we press on, big guy.
I cast a spell, so I don't get a short rest.
So you get to the 5 before that.
Right.
You start walking in. All right. So you're walking in. The
I go, hey Pooch, you might want to hang back. I don't know what's going to happen.
She sits
Hey.
and gives you like a.
I'm like to the dog.
so you're gonna leave her there.
Yeah.
The dog
Okay.
a thumbs
On
up.
this side of the edge, though, on the misty side of the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. So you leave Mara there and then start walking in.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're going down the hill and then you enter the mist. You enter the mist, you basically see the trees in front of you. You're just going down towards the lowest point. I think is the center.
Yeah.
Now, once you get in there, you can't see for about more than 15 feet.
Okay. I make the hands out in front so I don't run into a tree.
Yeah, good. You can see them as they're coming into you, but you still feel very, very sightless. And the sounds have this dull echo, like in a dreamscape. Like, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's not like crisp and clear. Everything's sort of dull, muffled. The air, it's not heavy, but it feels sort of old.
Okay.
Yeah, from someone who's a place that has an ancient tradition and culture, it feels like old air.
All right.
best you can just decipher.
Sure.
After about 15 minutes of walking, you find yourself come to a pool. Still with reflection and pressure there. When a large incorporeal saying the word elk always just brings up certain. Not a wailing elk, but this massive elk incorporeal head sort of gathers in the mist, and then not with you guys. This is
Just the head, or
just that.
is incorporeal?
Or is it visible?
An incorporeal head
Okay.
forms in the
Okay.
mist. There's no body.
Okay. I was getting the other way around, where it's
That's
a regular
what's
elk with an incorporeal head. That makes way more
But-
sense.
Maybe
Sorry.
it's like 20 feet wide. It's a huge
Yeah.
incorporeal head.
I
Okay.
go,
And
oh boy.
yeah,
That's a big boy.
and the
I don't move or flinch away while I'm just looking at it. Alright.
so it rises before you, and then it calls down to you in this deep, echoey voice. Ooh.
Elven or Sylvan?
You can understand it, regardless of what. It's more like it's in your head. You
Oh,
understand
like
the
a
true meaning.
telepathic.
Telepathic, yeah.
Telepathy.
Why did you come to this room? Why did you come?
Just flat out. On the advice of
Casmon.
Casgo. I understand what the elves call the Amber Queen has a new disciple who is threatening the land. I've come here to explore my options.
Honesty. Do you have strength of mind? There. Spirit of the forest.
I like to think so.
What do you fear? It's sort of
Honestly, I never gave that much thought. Crowds?
whether you know or not. Full. And it sort of looks down at the pool. Enter.
Oh boy.
You will see reflections.
Oh boy.
I got some really nice boots, so I'll kick those off. Kick my boots off.
Damn it, Ken.
And
So-
then start wading in.
Alright. It is ice cold. It's very cold, but it feels like it's almost like your entire being is submerged. It's not just your legs are going in. It's like
Okay.
your whole body and soul are being submerged. You go down, and around you is just darkness. And then you begin to see the entire span of your ancestry.
Just the elf side? Or the human
No,
side too?
it seems like it's too much for you to really comprehend,
Okay.
but you just see it all laid out in front. And then the
Aunt Linda was hot.
and then all your fears all your fears are laid out in front of you. All those moments where someone caught in your throat, and those deep things that he can't fully acknowledge or hasn't quite gotten over, and they're just laid out front. And there's a challenge that you're having to go through to try and deal with this and not let it drag you under. You want to make a wisdom save.
All right. I'm actually pretty good at that one. For the moment. Not this time, though. That is wisdom saving throw 8.
So you feel like something's dragging you under.
Oh no.
No. But the
Poor Ken.
the fears magnify.
Oh God.
They become terrifying. And this
bunch of humans going, "You don't belong, asshole!
Yeah.
Get out of here!"
exactly all those
Throw rocks
all those
at you.
Yeah.
all those things stored up inside. And then the visage of these two eyes that you can only assume are this Drusilla are sort of gazing in at you.
Only getting worse from here. Fucking 10.
10?
Yeah.
Yeah, the eyes peer through you,
You die.
and
These are the same ones that you use to make death
you
saves.
don't feel you're able to overcome the fear, and it feels like a long time until you just feel yourself on the bank, coughing out water, and not feeling any better. Yeah, it's not comfortable. And the
I go, "Hey, Pooch, go get your mom."
You hear a little.
too far away.
Oh.
It's like 15 minutes up the hill,
Okay.
out of the mist. So
I'll start making my way back.
as you come to, the spirit just says,
Yeah, I'll grab my boots and just kind of like hang them over my shoulder.
"Damn."
Uh,
So you are willing. Leads back into the mist.
and I'll go to the edge of where the dog is.
All right.
Kinda
This is
flap-
about So
I
you
flap
guys.
down on my back and go, "I fucked it up, dog."
She just kind of like leans her head down and goes. But she like licks your cheek.
Thanks.
And,
You're my only friend in
and
this
so you
force.
guys.
That's probably true. Mara's much more
Certainly not
friendly.
This one. But you guys get there about the time he's finishing up down there.
Okay.
So this is like basically while he's walking up,
Mm-hmm.
you guys have gotten there.
And Mara's
So
telling
you're at
us.
the edge of this place.
It's been an hour.
It
Because it was
has
50 minutes.
now,
Right.
because you didn't use any spells when that
Yeah.
popped up. Yeah.
I did.
You
so
did.
Yeah.
You're good. I
And
kinda.
then the ice just kind of melts away and I go, oh, so it does fall off. It expires. All right.
Noted. Hey, big guy. Not sure if you can understand me, but I would like to get now, please.
You go like,
Yeah.
Same. I do the same thing.
Thanks.
And then just kind of, and we'll walk up.
We find Mara.
okay.
And
yeah.
I'm coming
just kind
up
of
the hill.
just looking straight down
Yeah.
the direction that he went.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he left. He walked into the mist.
Oh,
He told me to stay.
good girl.
And then I'll just like, how long has he been gone?
How long? She's not good at time.
Not good at time.
Like 5 walks.
20 minutes.
Okay.
And so, when
God.
I'm guessing you wait around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess
I eventually come
Around
in.
comes
My
Trojan up.
boots over my shoulder, looking dejected.
you go for a swim.
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Oh, what did they want?
It's your worst fears. You have to face them, and I wasn't up to it.
You know what your worst fears are?
Failure.
You feeling up to facing it today?
And he's just like, I am. And he'll just walk in very confidently.
She'll follow him. She's
Okay.
not so much because she wants to take this test, because she super doesn't.
And now-
She's like, no, I don't want to
Now
see
I
my
flop
face.
on my back next to the dog.
Okay.
You're my only friend.
You're
Yeah.
my only friend.
So you
Here.
But,
give it a little look like, and then you start like
Yeah.
you're about to go. Mara's just like,
Well, stay with the guy, please.
Guy.
Just stop whining.
I'm gonna follow them.
Not so much, like I said, she has no intention of facing her fears, but she thinks he might need to be pulled out of the pond.
That's true. I did roll quite a bit of ones.
I
heavy armor.
Because
Yeah.
I don't want to be left with the dog and the half elf.
all right.
We'll be right back.
So just
Guys.
switch.
Yep.
All right. So you begin to walk into the mist.
Yeah.
The other landscape leaves you behind. The first thing you notice is the lack of vision and that strange noise, that change to all the auditory. Like as you're stepping, they sort of softly echo, and
I've been here before. I don't like these tests.
it's like being in that part of the forest where like nobody's gone.
Yeah.
In 200 years, it's just like old and sort of
It's almost like primeval.
She's just like,
Yeah,
why
'cause
do these soul tests always have
like
to be
before
so
man.
goddamn creepy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you get to this pool down in the center. It's like 30 feet wide.
Like we're all
So you
standing in
stand
front
at
of
the pool.
yeah, and I'm just staying looking at the water and going,
Still,
yeah.
no movement.
Do you think we just climb in or? Yeah, and we're just like I imagine we're talking. This is all happening like
Yeah.
behind us. What do you think? Is it one of those things where you just like dip your toe in?
No, I mean,
And then, like,
Hara
I get
had
down
his
on my-
boots off.
And I'm like, maybe we just wait. Whatever you want to.
I was about to, but you
Okay,
started talking.
sorry.
Yeah, Steven.
So as you
Yeah.
kneeled down,
Yeah, and I'll kneel down looking at it.
you go to look up, and there's this forming,
Oh,
Oh,
oh.
and it looks down at you.
They're both like, oh my gosh, y'all.
More come to test their strength of spirit.
just the one.
You're like, get him, champ.
I seen my greatest fears. Don't need to see him again.
So, you wish you wish to champion spirit.
It means accepting one's greatest fears and embracing them. Then I do this every day.
See if you are up to the challenge.
Morgan is just she like face palms. She's just like, I'm
Oh.
traveling with children.
And it says, the pool will show you the reflections.
Okay.
And then it nods down there. But you just stride in.
Yeah, we'll just walk
Alright.
in.
So you first ice. And it's like you have to push yourself
Yeah.
through.
Are you
And
with a
then-
lasso?
You just-
Yeah, no, exactly.
And
He's
then-
like,
and his head goes under.
No.
There's still no reflections.
I have a spell,
There's
but it
still
kind of
no-
hurts.
lightning lure.
Even as you walked in, there was no
Yeah.
ripples or reflection or change.
Not sure if you really go to water.
Yeah. So, Simus is down there.
Mm-hmm.
And at first, it's, oh god! But you get past that, and then you can see sense this void around you. And then, life spreads out. And then it zooms into all the moments. Like a greatest clips.
Okay.
worst clips.
Okay.
All of the moments that you've felt scared, insignificant, and just not been at your best. All those moments of fear and anguish come surging to the surface.
Surface side. Do they see anything?
No.
Okay.
So Simus, his head has disappeared below. Basically, they could see you above the water, and
Yeah,
as
but
soon
as soon
as
as
you
I
break
broke-
the surface, black.
Okay. I wasn't sure if it maybe while I'm experiencing my fears, it
No.
shows up on the top. Okay.
It's all in here, baby.
All on here, baby.
So-
all my own prison cell.
It just,
yeah.
and then your first wisdom save
Okay.
to see if you can succeed pulling back.
16.
All right, you're able to keep the fears from overwhelming.
Okay.
So you basically you see the slideshow, and then it's sort of like it's already happened.
Mm-hmm.
Next is the corporeal manifestation of your fear. You
Okay.
see like your grandfather. And it's like personal stuff.
Yeah.
Like dealing with your family's level of acceptance and what they wanted for you, and living up to their expectations. It's like having your dad there in front of you, or your grandfather there in front of you, asking you why you didn't achieve what he did,
Yeah.
and things like that. Give me another wisdom saving throw. We'll see.
Oh! Oof.
Can't do Granddad.
Granddad, yeah, that is a soft spot.
That starts dragging you down.
Yeah, I figured it
And
would.
then you also see those eyes
Okay.
sort of flash, and then
Switch.
you get another wisdom saving throw.
That's a 10.
10?
Yeah. Not enough? Okay.
So, and then almost like something's pushing him out, Simus comes onto the surface, and then
Yeah.
Did you do it?
And I just kind of look at you with a very sarcastic look and go, yeah, I was rejected from the pool because I did so well. And just... I've got wet
Can I hear
boots.
from the top of the hill?
it's pretty far.
It's pretty far.
Yeah, 15 minutes of walking.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You're up.
So I'll come up and be like, hey, Spore Spirit. Hello,
Silpha.
Silpha. I'll take a dip, please.
Sorry.
Sorry, we're
The
so
spirit's way
irreverent
composed.
over here.
It's 9:30. Okay, we're doing it. You may test your spirit.
I leave my shoes on.
You got it, Reagan.
And I go into the water.
All right.
Wait, and I'll go halfway, and then I'll stop, and then I take off my backpack and
Only
get
someone
beside
in
us.
guidance.
Oh, God, no. He'll
Only
take
it's-
it.
Only someone in guidance.
Or a bard with inspiration.
Yeah.
Be careful with her, or him.
Oh!
Yeah. Don't hurt him.
I'm just holding it at arm's length.
Okay. And I'll go back into the water.
All right. So push yourself down. Blackness. Then everything.
I know.
All those moments collected in one slideshow.
I feel like I've been here
Thanks,
before.
Grandma. That's what I needed. So, this whole slideshow of everything, and then it's just going through it from beginning to end. Let's get a wisdom saving throw.
If everybody fails, fuck it. We do it the hard way.
Do it the hard way, we murder the bitch.
18.
We murder
19.
everyone.
Yeah, you have been through it before, and because you've gotten out, you've been able to put most of that behind you in a way. It's not like it still doesn't affect you, but you're
Yeah.
able to stay on top of it. You don't let it consume you. For now. So, now that that's passed, now it's like you're actually confronting it. Instead of just seeing it, it's actively in front of you. So you have Q, and others giving you the run. We won't go into it. Let's get a wisdom save. See how she can withstand.
17? Y'all pussies.
Yeah.
So,
I got grandpa issues.
The parents are dead.
so it took a little bit
Yeah.
to force yourself into it, but the you basically are able to push all that away. Like, I don't care, and just basically force the illusion from your mind. And it clears, and instead of black, it's white.
Reagan's multiple apathy seems to be.
And you guys actually see the pool from like a centered drop go pure white.
I think she did it.
And then I just go,
She's never gonna let you lift that down.
yeah.
And then Reagan, from the center of the pool, just sort of like lifts, like head down, and sort of in like a pose, I guess.
Oppose.
Like dun 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 dun.
Not
dun,
like
dun.
it's more like she's like kind of like I don't know.
And then I just pop.
But you're like hovering above the water. You're like a good foot above the water, and then you start to like you're like being conscious of where you are as you're being drawn towards the shore. And you feel you feel like in your bones like you and you feel like there's a something on your shoulder almost.
And I'll get to the shore.
No, you get to the shore.
Yeah.
You get to the shore and then sit down.
And I take my backpack.
Yep.
I open it up. Is the snake okay?
Is it still sleeping?
No,
No.
it's outside of the.
Oh, that's
forest.
right. That's right. Yeah.
So it's,
Good job.
I get a little scritchy and put it back on. That wasn't too hard.
Yeah.
All right, up the hill we go.
Come on, campers.
So two of you wet.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, you guys head back up the hill. Meet up with Hadorai.
Yeah. How'd it go?
I did not have to get in the pool.
Oh, so somebody do it? Awesome. What'd they say?
I didn't say anything really.
About like how to seal her.
Maybe it's a collect them all, get a free
Catch 'em all.
something.
Okay.
Get a prize.
I go, well, I'll try the next one. I look at the map.
Maybe we'll like all go and then like judge who'd be better at each one,
Sure.
because I can do things.
Yeah, it's definitely not an elf-only thing. I found that out.
Cool.
I think we did too. Yeah.
What's next?
How about I choke the tree? I'm like, what's closer? Here or here?
Or did what's his name give you an order?
Yeah. It's you basically drew it like,
Clockwise.
and then you go to the middle.
Yeah.
There's an easier way. He knows the way.
Alright. So yeah, we go
Next.
that way.
Next on the list is a Roku. Wild beast.
Oh, Roku?
A Roku. The wild
R-O
That sounds like your speed.
UKO. Wait, no.
O-R-U-K-O.
Oruko. Yes.
Roko?
Oruko.
Oruko.
Oruko. Wild. But I think that is a good spot for us to end.
That's a good spot?
Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
And we'll pick up, go through these, take care of them.
But not
that will not
next
be next week. That will be not even the next week after that.
Yep, that'll be.
The week after that.
Yeah,
next
so-
2
yeah,
weeks.
next week I will run my little game.
Yep.
And then I think,
We're going to take a hiatus for a weekend.
yeah, we're taking a hiatus because of you and Kitty.
Sorry, guys.
That's fine.
So 2 weeks from now we will be we'll be on pause, but we'll come back the next week.
But we'll still stream 2 campaigns next week, but then
Yes.
none the week after.
Well, that or
just
we'll
yours.
do either just mine or we'll do some one shot or something. But we'll discuss that by when the time
We
comes.
Yes.
could play Dread or
Yeah, something.
something.
Yep.
Yeah.
We might not have regular games with Sarah on the 27th. So that's
But
been noted.
we'll try and do something.
Yes.
Try and do something.
So nonetheless,
Thanks for sticking around. Look forward to seeing you next week.
We're so excited.
Yes.
right?